time for UW Stevens Point hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Follow the Pointers all season long as they battle in the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Pointers hockey on the Pointers Sports Network is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance and Century World, U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, the National Guard, Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports, and Under Armour. Also by TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, the Stevens Point Brewery, and Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin-Robbins in Stevens Point. And good evening from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Welcome to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. I'm Tom Weaver, along with me, Sean McMahon. Well, Sean, 3 weeks of an appetizer, I guess you could say. We start getting into the WIAC main course here tonight as Stevens Point welcomes River Falls to town for the WIAC opener. Everybody says it's just a game, but things get a little different when you get in the WIAC.
Oh, absolutely. And, you could call it a bit of a redemption weekend from last year, Tom, with River Falls and Superior back-to-back this weekend. Yep. You could argue that last year when the Falcons came into Willett Arena, they might have handed the Pointers' worst loss on home ice in a real long time. With a 6-2 win here, it was 4-0 before you even spun your eyes, and Steve Friedman's bunch is loaded and ready to go again with some additions in the back end, some youngsters, big tall defensemen. It plays right into their style. They'll be ready for a big game tonight.
Stevens Point 4-2 overall. River Falls at 4-1-1. When you look at the losses that they've had, two very comparable. River Falls ran into a goaltending buzzsaw from Hamlin, just like Stevens Point did with St. Scholastica.
No, 100%. As Hamlin came into W.H. Hunt Arena last Friday night and stole one. Quite simply stole a game out of there, winning 2-0. I thought the Falcons did a nice job of bouncing back versus... why is it slipping my mind? Gustavus came back against Gustavus.
And they had a grinder against Gustavus just like Point did. So,
correct. So, the Mayak, I thought they showed their good colors. They're a lot more competitive that we've seen in most recent years. And
absolutely.
And they'll have a fun run in their conference play as they really kick off this weekend as well.
Stevens Point a little shorthanded, dinged up. We do have a full roster here tonight. A couple of forwards that are some question marks here. You might have some guys playing a little out of their comfort zone here. That's going to be awfully difficult against a team like River Falls, getting a lead and just trying to, they'll wear you down. So you've got to see if the speed advantage can go with Stevens Point here tonight.
The recipe of success is really the tale of who can dominate the most. Can River Falls sit back, look for those turnovers, capitalize on the turnovers the Pointers make, or can the Pointers get to the ground game, get their forecheck in deep? They need to keep the puck on their stick tonight, and they need to dictate the play through the neutral zone. We both know River Falls is going to line up 4 guys across the defensive blue line every time. You got to figure out a way of getting around that and going to work and getting into those dirty areas.
Got to get it to go. Big weekend here, home here, and then on the road at Superior tomorrow. So a big opening weekend here of the WIAC. We're going to take a break. When we come back, you'll hear from Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Stevens Point and River Falls getting set for the WIAC opener from KB Willett Arena. We'll come back with the head coach of the Pointers after this timeout. You're listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point.
Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art Goodyear service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right.
Follow the Pointers all season long on the official website of UW Stevens Point Athletics at athletics.uwsp.edu. Updated daily with results and stats from every Pointer sport, as well as game previews and schedules for all your favorite teams. Don't miss information on the latest game day promotions, broadcast information, and the interactive fan zone showcases the social media feeds of Pointers Athletics. Stay in the game with the Pointers online anytime at athletics.uwsp.edu.
Continue with our Pointer pregame show on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, Pointer's opening WIAC play by hosting UW River Falls. Will be at Superior tomorrow, but get after things in the conference starting here tonight. We talk now with Pointer's head coach Tyler Krieger. And Coach, 3 weekends in the books here, 4-2 overall. I know, the map of progress for you is really what you do. You've come through here 4-2. Got a couple of wins last weekend. How important were those 2 wins for your fellas last weekend?
Yeah, they were crucial for us to take a next step, just kind of in our game. It's a long journey this whole season. For us, obviously, we need to win some games, not having an AQ bid, so there's a little more sense of urgency. But it's a growth process. We want to continue to grow and get better as the season goes on, individually and as a group. And I think we're taking steps individually and as a group last weekend. Saw a lot of good things, and I think a lot of light bulb moments for a lot of guys. So it was good for us. It was good for us to be in those situations and get some good video out of it, and have some guys play some of those roles, and take it into a good week of practice. That's what we've been inconsistent on, is our practices a little bit during the week, and it's translated to game. So I think that message got across, and we had a good week and got some momentum riding from it.
As you come through here, we tend to focus on, hey, what are the things you can do better? But, through this, anything, come out to you here that really, from the get-go has started out well for you?
Yeah, we've been good in general as far as the offensive zone, as far as buzzing. Our PK's been good. It's not, we've been off just a little bit. It's not been catastrophic. It's just, a few things here or there, but that's, kind of like a well-oiled machine. When a few things are off, we're kind of dysfunctional, but when everything's rolling and clicking, we've had spurts of it, and we've seen it. Right now we're a little bit banged up. We're getting stretched thin on injuries, so we're getting pushed a little bit in that regard, and our depth's getting tested. So I think we're in a pretty good spot, ready for tonight.
When you get tested with your depth and things like that, sometimes your guys have to go out of their comfort zones, to fill a need or whatever. Confidence really plays a big role in that, and is really important to succeed, isn't it?
Yeah, confidence is a funny feeling, a funny word. It's something that is. It's ebbs and flows. You necessarily talk about having control over your confidence, and confidence is a feeling. No one's confident every single day or every single time they touch the ice necessarily. It stems from a belief within yourself, and it stems from your preparation. You earn your own confidence, you earn your own puck luck in that regard. So it's been good. Some guys have been playing some roles that they haven't been used to, and it's been a good prep and practice getting ready for the games. Guys are ready to fill those roles, I believe.
As you open conference play here, obviously a couple new things that we haven't really talked about too much yet. Let's start with 3-on-3 overtime. 3-on-3 overtime for 5 minutes, universal across NCAA now. Getting everybody operating on the same playing field here. Folks might say, yeah, whatever you have to do to decide things, but that's awfully important to go through that and get everybody on a level playing field. Yeah,
it's been a couple year process. We voted as coaches on conformity and wanted to do that in general. I think it's good to have uniform across the board. It's just a unique scenario. We're one of the only sports that regular season and postseason tiebreakers are a little bit different, or postseason sudden death is different. It's in other sports like basketball, they play the same after game overtime format as they do in the postseason, where for us it's just a little different. So, but it's what the NHL is doing, it's what Division I is doing, the same model they're doing. So it's it's exciting. It's for the fans, and we want to declare winners. I like it too. I don't like the tie. Nobody likes the tie. I'd rather go for a win, and just kind of fits into our style of being aggressive. It should fit into our skill level and our puck possession kind of mindset if we ever get there. But it's an exciting thing for the fans too, quite frankly.
And speaking of which, obviously the other thing is point system with the shootout here, and I guess job number one is not to get there, but that's a unique dimension that I got to guess coaches hate, but fans may love.
Yeah, it brings an end to it. It goes to the NCAA as a tie no matter what. And after that, it just shootout is just for conference points. But at the end of the day, it's a good job for us to just kind of finish the gay a little bit. I mean, it's a good opportunity for the fans to see some entertainment and just kind of put an end to the game instead of ending in a tie.
Lastly for you here, obviously no surprises here with River Falls, but, job number one to have success against them, playing with the lead goes a long way.
Yeah, for sure. They're a team that, the tighter the game is, the longer the game is, tighter, the more comfortable they get. You got to get on them early. 3 goals against them, you probably win the game. I mean, that's our motto, and that's been our goal against them, is try to get on them early and not let them get in the groove.
All right, Coach, good luck here tonight. Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
In guys' hair, game day is every day. That's why the expert stylist at Sport Clips Haircuts study their playbooks with a fine-toothed comb.
Taylor, square face, wavy hair. What's the play?
1/8 inch mid-fade to 1 inch texture top with finishing details with a hard part and a tapered neckline, Coach.
Nice.
The Sport Clips stylist, they know no two guys are ever alike, unless they're twins. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon. Here's our starting lineups for the Falcons of UW River Falls. They will start Dean Buchholz in goal. He is 6 feet, 185, and a sophomore out of Dearborn Heights, Michigan. Comes in 1-1-1 on the season. Goals against average at 1.63 and a save percentage of 92.923. Their goaltending has been very good, Sean.
Yeah, they have two but very good goaltenders both sides.
Logan Severson, 6'4", 227, and a junior out of Lakeville, Minnesota, is one defenseman, and the other is Brock Drager, 6'1", 205, and a sophomore out of Lakeville, Minnesota as well. Up front, the Noah Roof, 5'10", 185, and a sophomore out of O'Fallon, Missouri. The left wing is Gabe Wall, 6'2", 195, and a junior out of Omaha, Nebraska. And the right wing, Caden Cahill, is 5'10", 175, and a senior out of Anchorage, Alaska. Steve Freeman in his 26th season with the Falcons, 414 wins, 234 losses, and 62 ties. For the Pointers, UW Stevens Point, Ryan Wagner in the net once again, 5'11", 175, and a senior out of Indianapolis. Game number 7, 4-1 overall, 1.79 is the goals against average. The defenseman, Nick Gonrowski, 6'2", 190, and a sophomore out of New Hope, Minnesota. And Brady Smith, 5'8", 170, and a sophomore out of Bloomington, Illinois. Up front, the centerman, Brandon McReynolds, 6 feet, 195, and a senior out of North Vancouver, British Columbia. Wilson Northey back in the lineup. On right wing, 6 feet, 185, and a sophomore out of North Vancouver, British Columbia. And the left wing is Jordan Fader, 6'1", 200, and a senior out of Rice Lake. Tyler Krieger in his 5th season, 79, 19, and 9. He is assisted by Brian Crom. 7 defensemen, 12 forwards. That's pretty much been the MO for Coach Krieger so far here this year.
And that's where the healthy depth is right now, Tommy. On the back end with getting those 7 defensemen in. They all play, too. A lot of teams, you see 7 defensemen, they play here and there. This, on the Pointers, everybody plays on the defensive core.
There you go. All right, it is Stevens Point and River Falls. Well, the Falcons come in ranked 14th, Stevens Point 10th. A good test to start things off. We'll take a break, come back with the opening face-off. Stevens Point and River Falls, our opening face-off coming up next on the Pointers Sports Network.
TDS Fiber, the future of internet, TV, and phone service, is expanding to more communities. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. That's 10 times faster than 100 meg from cable. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, the valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Sport Clips Haircuts has an app. Download the app. Upgrade your experience.
All right, people, bring it in. The Sport Clips app. Use it to check in, track your arrival time, get heads-up alerts. Why is that important?
Oh, because guys don't like to wait.
That's right, Alicia. Convenience.
The Sport Clips app. If it were any more convenient, it would cut your hair. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Opt-in required. Message.
Your family's safety is important, and with winter driving coming, Sherrill Tire and Service can help. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers can help with new tires and a pre-season tune-up, so your entire vehicle is winter ready. Sherrill Tire and Service, Plover, Stevens Point, Weston, Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, and Medford, and online at SherrillTire.com.
Sherrill Tire and Service. Get your car done right.
And back at Willett Arena here, getting ready for the WIAC opener. Number 10, UW Stevens Point, and number 14, UW River Falls. Tommy was just talking about, it's been a while since the Falcons have been ranked in the top 15.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is a big old showdown in the West.
Yeah.
Some good work this weekend. The Pointers can really put themselves in front, kind of serve notice to the rest of the conference.
Absolutely.
The Pointers are here and they're back and ready to go. Going to keep a real close eye on that game in Eau Claire, as well as the Blue Golds and the Yellow Jackets lock up for a game tonight as well.
Mention a couple things. Couple games already in the books this week. Superior beat Northland 5-2 on Tuesday. Stout with 3 goals in the third last night beats Northland by a score of 3-1. Rigel Philanen, Brandon Schrader. The referees, Todd Treader, Zach Caraselli, will work the line. Stevens Point off the draw. Caden Cahill will get it for River Falls and send it back in. Jordan Fader up, bumping off on the near side. Brandon McReynolds slips it around again. Brady Smith back in the lineup for Stevens Point. And they'll try to bring it out high. Fader from the middle. Nifty job there. Cahill clears it off. And sending it back in is Smith once again. Buckholtz out to get it. He will zip it around the boards near side. Here's River Falls. Rink wide pass. Cahill on the far side. Back to get it. McHennigan. Hennigan around. Hennigan through the neutral zone. Now will back off and hand it off to Harrison Stewart. Hennigan, Harrison Stewart, Nick Gunrowski, Brady Smith, Brett Humberstone, Sam Ide are the 6D with Nicholas Aromatario as the 7th. They'll slide it in the goaltender. He'll cover it up. We'll get a whistle opening minute.
Harrison Stewart, Tom, was at the red line. No one was going to pick him up. Took a long distance shot. Buckholz made the save, but did control it, Tommy, as it went right down between his legs. Easy cover up, though, to get an offensive zone faceoff.
Carter Rue, the WIAC Player of the Week, takes the faceoff here for Stevens Point. We'll touch more on him in a minute here. As they'll scrum forward on the near boards. A shot fired by Hennigan, and that changed direction a couple of times. Hit a stick on the way through. I think Buckholtz able to get a stick on it. Far corner it goes. Noah Gansky after it. He'll spin it around on the near side. Fletcher Anderson looks to send it deep for Stevens Point, but the Falcons gain control of it and clear it out up ahead. Chase Davidson with it. Fights his way across the red line and sends it in. We'll get a whistle and an offside. Sean, tonight in the barn, one for each side. The 2 players that have played the most games in Division III hockey active. Carter Rue, we mentioned last week for Stevens Point. Caden Cahill for the River Falls Falcons. Both of them have played the equal number of games. This is career game number 103. And that is tied for active players. Long outlet pass, just missing Jake Tice of the Pointers. Tice will spin it around. Up the wall on the near side. And held in at the point by Humberstone. Nope. And Zach Caraselli says, nope, you came out back in, whistling it offsides. 18:22 here to go in the first.
Yes, little stop and start, not surprising when playing the Falcons. Going to try to keep the game moving as long as possible. Long periods of play for the Pointers. Getting that puck deep and going to work is going to be a key tonight.
All right, they'll dump it back in. Another long-range shot. Boy, you'll hear from Steve Freeman coming up in our first intermission talking about how he liked his size. He's not kidding. Goodness. Joey Foss sends it back in. Pushes it up the near side into the Stevens Point end. Speaking of size, Sam Ide back to get it. Up off the far side. And dumped back in by the Falcons to the far corner. A lot of feeling out here early. So far, Brett Humberstone for Stevens Point ahead. Now zips a pass ahead. Jake Tice will send it in. Stevens Point will send a fresh forward line out there. Poulias giving chase. Has Jordan Rue back in the lineup again. It is Poulias, Jordan Rue, and Cody Moline out there for Stevens Point. Nick Gunrowski through the neutral zone. It comes. And in through the neutral zone, whistling and offsides as Gunrowski got tripped up through the zone, and we get a whistle. 17:26 to go in the first. We're still scoreless.
Not a lot of offense either way, Tom. I don't think River Falls has gotten the puck in deep and gone to work offensively yet. Pointers, for a moment, right at the beginning of the game. Lots of back and forth action in the neutral zone so far.
All right, right through to the neutral zone. Gonrowski gets it for Stevens Point off the near wall. Tried to muscle it back out. Falcons will lift it back in. They're caught off sides. Ryan Wagner settles it down behind the net, and it's Smith off the far boards. Nifty pass there. Here comes Jordan Rue through on the far side. Rue picked up by a defender. It stays out high, and boy, a couple of gold jerseys there. I think one thought the other was going to get it, and Jordan Rue unable to come away with it. Now he'll go back after it on the far side and hold it in. Off the glass, sends it deep. It hits off of Andrew Poulias on the far side. Poulias. Sean, I'm convinced this is going to be the weekend for Andrew Poulias, Jordan Rue, Cody Moline.
Yes, I am convinced as well.
Actually, Jordan Rue got in on the action last weekend, so Isaac Moberg's been moved up to, so one of those three is going to score this weekend.
Oh, absolutely. This weekend is built for those three players.
Yep, absolutely. All right, Stevens Point through the neutral zone. McReynolds flips it high ahead. Jordan Fader giving chase into the near corner with a thump. Looks to center it to the side of the net. Fader chops at it. Buckholt's able to reach out and cover it up as the Pointers get to the net for the first time here tonight.
That's exactly what they got to do. They got to win a battle at the near boards and go to the net. Nice job. Sharp angled shot by Jordan Rue just to get up in on Buckholtz. He couldn't control the rebound, so the Pointers had a couple swipes at it and get an offensive zone at the very least here as Carter Rue jumps in to take the face off.
All right, face off to the right side of Dean Buckholtz. Carter Rue takes it. And Noah Roof able to slap it around the boards. It comes down the length of the ice. A good foot race here by Gabe Wall, and they'll jam it to the side of the net. Pointers put a body on it and prevent it from coming out in front. Now Wall will send it to the far corner. Harrison Stewart there for Stevens Point. Stewart into the neutral zone, kicks it up on the left wing. This is Tyler German out there for the first time tonight. Turns the puck over. Might be a 2-on-1, might be a 3-on-1. German hustling back. Cahill brings it in, fires a shot. Save made. Glove down to the side of the net into the near corner. Very good job on the back check by German to get back and make life difficult. Stewart spins it around to the far corner for Carter Rue. Rue pushes it ahead. Fletcher Anderson just across the red line. He will send the puck deep and get it in. Carter Rue, Tyler German, Fletcher Anderson. As they'll switch now, Finstrom, Moberg, and Tice out there for Stevens Point. Tice behind the net, just to the left side of Buckholtz. Looks to center, into the near corner. Moberg will get it. He'll come. Shot fired and into the midsection. Buckholtz able to hang on and make the save. As is that Aromatario out there as the seventh defenseman. A nice shot up. Boy, he can bring the puck from the blue line.
Yes, he can. He can skate the puck, and he can also...
He's got that sneaky wrist shot.
I was going to say, the sneaky wrist shot. Normally along the ice, Tom, trying to get through bodies. 2 goals on the season for that sophomore defenseman.
All right. Falcons rotated around behind. Tice, a good hit to separate the puck. Here's Noah Finstrom. Out high to Aromatario. Cross ice to Ide. Shot block here. This might be a breakaway back the other way for Sarah Leoma. Sarah Leoma comes in, firing a shot, fought off by Wagner. A rebound was there. Vilho Sarah Leoma. He is their leading scorer coming back from a year ago, Sean. That kid can fly.
He can fly and
blocked the shot.
Blocked the shot and then came in, and I think the puck just got away from him a little bit too much. Caught up to it too late. Ryan Wagner able to cut down the angle, make a good save, a sharp angled save. He's got 7 points on the season already, 2 goals and 5 assists.
Yep. Picking right up where he left. He scored. He delivered the knockout punch here in that game last year, right?
Yes, he did, yes.
Big time. Gonrowski flips it around, far side. And it is Jordan Rue leaves it back for Poulias out of his reach. Now the Pointers push it forward right in front of that. Coming turnover, shot, fired, fought off, rebound, shot, the goal. Side of the net, it's Cody Moline. Right place at the right time, chips it past Buckholtz. Stevens Point on the board.
Well, that's a turnover, and I am going to the gas station and getting a lottery ticket as Cody Moline gets a rebound goal. Nice job of the Pointers turning the puck over on River Falls deep in the slot, the dirty areas. Absolutely terrible turnover for the Falcons. The Pointers put it away. I believe it was Stewart, and then the rebound to Moline and back of the net. The Pointers lead 1-0.
Sean, 6th out of 7th game that the Pointers have scored first. And they are 4-1 in those games.
Mm-hmm.
All right, far side, they'll go around, and they'll hem it in on the far side. Wilson Northey after it. Now the Falcons look to turn a counter right away. Shot right in front. Wagner fought that one up. All kinds of traffic in front of the net. Sam Anzai after it. Stevens Point back the other way with it. Wilson Northey. Northey coming in. Walks his way through a defender. Flips it far corner for Jordan Fader. Back behind the net again. Northey reaching in there. And it's Brandon McReynolds in the near corner. McReynolds now to Northey. Flips it. Fader will hop to the other side. He's in a battle here with Josh Martin. And a big hit on the far side by McReynolds. Poked it free. Fader lost his stick, got it back. Falcons will get it back behind their own net. River Falls looks to break out here, slides it back to the near side. Jody Foss with it, turned over. Here comes Carter Rue. Rue back the other way, leaves it in front, coming right back to Rue as he and Fletcher Anderson play a little catch with it. I think a defender got a stick on it to interrupt that, and a long outlet pass ahead. Here comes Anderson. Anderson firing a shot, that whistles wide. Humberstone to the rebound on the near side. Humberstone looks to center, now comes around. Carter Rue took a rough ride. He's got a defender still in his face. Now it clips off the linesman and hops right to one of the Falcons, Brock Drager, and Carter Rue will give chase after it once again. Big hit at center ice as Tyler German and Cody Schillo collide. German got the better of that one, and here comes Aromatario. He'll look to flip it, but it gets too much up into the rafters. We'll get a whistle. 13:04 to go.
Official scoring on the Pointers' first goal of the night at 5:22 of the first period. It's Cody Moline with his first goal of the season for the Pointers. Jordan Rue gets an assist, Tom, so you're calling that right off the hop here. Hitting the two guys we thought would be in the mix scoring-wise.
Yep. Now we'll get Andrew Pulias and Isaac Moberg going here.
Oh, boy. Watch out.
We'll be off to the races. Skonrowski behind the net after it. And Moberg reaching for it now. It is Brady Smith knocked down from behind. That's a dangerous hit there. And neither referee willing to incline there. And man, up the near side, it's Moberg getting possession of it. Nice job on his stick. He'll keep it going. Trying to flip it ahead. Gunrowski slips through. Here's Gunrowski around with Finstrom to the front of the net. Shot good. Glove save made by Buckholtz. And then some pounding around behind the net afterwards. And with 12:30 to go here, Sean, that's a glove save there by Buckholtz that he made look a lot easier than it was.
Yes, it was. It was sharp angled and was labeled for that far side. Able to glove it down for Buckholtz, and the stoppage in play. Good physicality picking up here as the Falcons try to get themselves back in this hockey game a little bit.
Jody Foss, 6'6", 220 for the freshman out of Elk River, Minnesota. He'll wheel with it in the far corner. Near side chipped around Hennigan on the near side, but I think it got up into the Pointer bench. We'll get a whistle. 12:16 to go here in the first period. Stevens Point Brewery is a proud supporter of UWSP Athletics, reminding you to make it a point to drink responsibly.
Yeah, face-off will come right below us here. Pointers scoring the first goal of the night. Cody Moline with his first of the season. It's the Pointers paced out in front right away.
Cody Moline's third career goal for the sophomore out of North Branch, Minnesota. Saw it perfectly, too. Thank goodness. Now a shot from the point on the near side by the Falcons, kicked away by Stevens Point. They'll bring it back, flip it near side. Josh Martin with another chance at it. They'll slide it. This time they'll go to Foss. Long range shot midsection. Good job by Ryan Wagner as Hennigan will clear out to the front of the net.
Hennigan.
Nobody wants to give an inch here, and now a stick comes in high.
I wonder if River Falls took an extra chop.
Harrison Stewart's got to get out of here.
Yep.
Because I think Caleb Anderson came in with a high stick.
He did.
And Stevens Point may get a skyward power play out of this.
They're going to open the Pointer door. Nope.
Take it back.
It's going to be one, Tom.
Sarah Loma
will go to the box. So the Pointers will go off to their first power play of the night. They're 1 for 16 on the season. Got off the Schneid last weekend against Bethel. Scored that first goal of the night. And so 1 for 16, that's 6.3%. That's last of the WIC. River Falls penalty kill, pretty good. 24-29, 82.7%. That's fifth in the WIAC so far this season.
So Sarah Loma will go.
He'll take that, Tom.
And it'll be a skyward power play for the Pointers. If supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward. Learn more at skyward.com/careers. Hitting after the whistle is the call, and Tyler German sends it in far corner. Jordan Fader after it for Stevens Point. Falcons try to get it around. Fletcher Anderson with it now. Anderson brings it out high to Hennigan. Hennigan far side to Carter Rue. Tried to zip it right in front of the net quickly to Fader. Had to bring it back out to Hennigan. Hennigan coming. He'll throw it toward between the circles, I should say, to German. Now on the near side, Anderson will let Carter Rue skate along with it. He'll dish to Hennigan. Back to Rue on his forehand far side. Back through the middle. German a one-timer. He whiffed. Falcons after it. Logan Severson will try to clear it, and he does. Down the link to the ice it goes. Minute 10 remaining on the hitting after the whistle penalty that puts Stevens Point on their first Skyward power play of the night. Poulias through the neutral zone, leaves it off far side for Tice, and comes all the way around to Noah Finstrom. Behind the net, Poulias bouncing puck, unable to get that. Josh Martin after it for the Falcons. He's able to get it around. Short-handed and lurking out there is Peter Gritdahl. Gritdahl lets it go by, and Stevens Point will reset with 40 seconds on the Skyward power play. Humberstone weaves his way through. Boy, the Falcons thought the Pointers were offside. Shot fired. Buchholz with a save. Rebound, and it's smothered into the far corner. Chase Davidson after it, but the Pointers come in to hold it. Finstrom works it free. Finstrom into the far corner. They'll throw it around for Tice. Harrison Stewart hustling here on the near side. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Near side, they look to center. And it is Harrison Stewart with it now. He'll throw it on the near side for Andrew Poulias. Poulias cross ice, one-timer by Humberstone. Goes wide to the near corner. Stewart, rebound here. Final seconds ticking off. Finstrom, near corner. Now they'll come back out off a stick. Humberstone on the far side holds it in, and he'll send it deep. Humberstone behind the net, right in front. McReynolds a shot. Buchholz fought that one off, and a rebound to the near corner. Grade A chance. Oh, just missed a backdoor play with Tice, and he'll flip it behind the net. McReynolds after it. McReynolds looks to center, throws it between the circles, right to Peter Gritdahl on his stick to a backhand. He'll clear it out to center ice. Saraloma out of the penalty box, flips it deep. Pointers will come in. Sam Ide after it for Stevens Point. Far side, too strong for Wilson Northey. Falcons dump it back in and hit off a Humberstone in front of his net, and very alert Ryan Wagner kept it out of his own net. Now Fader back to the middle. Forecheck pressure put on here by the Falcons. Can't get stuck in the mud here. This is where the Falcons can really flex and make your life miserable. Ide, nice job to get it through. He'll dump it up, off a skate, comes right back out. Falcons Cahill back the other way, sends it in deep. Falcons wanted a trip. No call there, and it's Aromatario in the near corner. He'll center it out for Wilson Northey. Northey pushes it ahead with some pace. Northey with Ide to his right and Tyler German to his left.
Oh boy.
And German, let's see here. I don't think they like, was it Northey or German that shot the puck off after the whistle?
Wilson Northey took 3 strides after.
Noah Ruth letting him know, saying, hey,
that's
enough. I think Brandon Schrader just gave the proverbial enough.
That's
message.
enough. Yep.
It's a little early here. 8:49 to go in the first. Stevens Point a 1-0 lead. Face-off just outside the River Falls blue line. What do you think so far here, partner?
Love the jump by the Pointers. They're out shooting River Falls 11-4. They're keeping control of the puck for the most part here. Good start for Stevens Point.
Long outlet pass to Saraloma. And he's knocked off the play. Aromatario will get it. Up ahead, Carter Rue with some speed. Left wing, feeds it ahead toward Fletcher Anderson.
Waved off
no
icing there.
Call. They wave it, and far corner. German for Stevens Point trying to bang it loose with Fletcher Anderson. German wins that, goes to his backhand, leaves it out high. Kicking it deep there, Brady Smith from the blue line on the far side, right to the front of the net. And jammed off to the side is Carter Rue. 8:15 to go in the period. Fletcher Anderson back with it again. Anderson, defender on his back, kicked it loose for River Falls. Logan Severson up ahead. He's forced into the near wall and turned it over. Bouncing puck. Falcons with it. Cutting to the right wing is Gib Cody. Cody coming in, firing a shot. And Aromatario introduces him to the near corner. Separates the puck momentarily, but Cody, a really nice job to keep it and wait for help coming in. Brady Smith in there as well, working him from behind here and trying to move the puck free of the Pointers. Finally it comes out and Carter Rue digs it out. Carter Rue, far side to Fletcher Anderson, poked away from him, bad turnover coming, diving effort coming in, backhanded shot, turned aside, rebound, Ryan Wagner with 2 unbelievable saves after after a terrible turnover by the Pointers. Ryan Wagner bails his mates out.
Fletcher Anderson got pickpocketed right at the top of their defensive end, and 2 big-time saves by the senior goaltender Ryan Wagner. Once down low to take away the shot, and then the rebound right with the glove save. Great save by Ryan Wagner to keep this lead intact for the Pointers.
All right, face off to the right side of Ryan Wagner.
And that's exactly what the Falcons feast on, Tom. Those turnovers, and you're right on your offensive blue line. Got to be sure to get it out.
And Pointers get it deep. Foot race to the far side. Falcons wrap it around. Hennigan holds it in. He'll shove it back up into the near corner. Now bad angle shot coming in. Change, and boy, it hit off of Cody Moline. And right in on Buchholz. And he'll hang on. 7:19 to go here in the first.
Jordan Rue with a sharp angled shot there, Tommy. And Buchholz made the save after bobbling it around a little bit. Another offensive zone face off for the Pointers, shooting River Falls 12-6 over halfway through this first period.
Now here's Hennigan whiffing on it. Moline, a nice job to get it and send it deep, right off the heel of his stick. Jordan Rue rubbed out in the near corner. And Stevens Point, near side. Moline had it for a minute, lost it. Now Falcons send it deep. In they go. Bad angle shot right in front. And boy, Ryan Wagner, tell you what, give a tip of the cap. Jackson Noss just hustling and just to the side of the net, threw a backhander off. And from a bad angle, didn't matter. Ryan Wagner, another tough save.
Would you say UW Eau Claire has struggled to score so far this season?
Sure.
Would it also surprise you that they scored 2 goals in the first 7 minutes of the first period against the Yellow Jackets at Hobbs?
How many on the power play?
None.
Long shot through. Oh, it got through Wagner, but hit the far side of the net. Far corner, Noah Finstrom for Stevens Point. They'll separate. Up the wall near side, and here come the Pointers. Jake Tice on the near side. Tice back to the middle. Humberstone comes in front, backhanded shot, save made by Buchholz. Rebound. He'll dive out and cover it up.
Oh, you'll love that.
Boy, Brett Humberstone somehow, Sean, just kept finding his way into open space.
Yes, he kind of zigged around, and great transition play by the Pointers. Was able to get an odd man rush, a very rare odd man rush against the Falcons. Buchholz with a good save. So the Blue Golds up 2-1 against the Yellow Jackets at Hobbs.
All right. No power play goals?
No power play goals
Jake
so far.
Tice with a shot, backhander in, and oh man, Buchholz. He's had a couple of weird hops on him here. 6:34 to go in the first. We'll get another face-off to the right side of Buchholz. Little Isaac Mober, a false start, so he'll reset. All right, Sam Ide now in the far corner, holds it. Moberg will get to it. Lifting his stick, Logan Sievertson. And Noah Finstrom in to help out. Falcons in transition now. Cahill with it. Throws it to center ice to Drager. Drager coming in. Long shot in. Wagner with a glove save.
You can tell Wags is dialed in, Tom.
Yep.
Nice save. Confidence. No rebound. Good glove saves from distance. And if you're a Pointer, you'll take that all night. Over the blue line from distance. It makes it easy life on Ryan Wagner.
Every time I ask Tyler Krieger about Ryan Wagner, he uses the same response.
Smartest
kid on the ice.
Yep.
Calm, cool, and collected.
100%. Yep.
Face off to the right side of Wagner. McReynolds wins it. Northey out after it. Nice job to fight it out of the zone. Wilson Northey, one of those forwards that's kind of dung up. He's gotten a couple shifts out here. Now a shot fired. That went wide. Gabe Wall with it for the Falcons. He'll send it deep to the far corner. Gunrowski with it around near side to Fader. Gets out of the way of trouble. Pointers with 4 across coming here. Northey tied up nicely from behind. Good back check there by Noah Roof. And the Falcons back the other way. Cahill back behind. Bouncing puck couldn't handle. He'll look to center. Fader took it away nicely. Jordan Fader with an equally nice back check. Goes to McReynolds on the left wing. Feeds it ahead. Here's Fader coming. Look to center it back. McReynolds turning, firing a shot. Glove save made by Buchholz. And we'll get a crash to the net again and a whistle. 5:35 to go here in the first.
Nice little give and go between Brandon McReynolds and Jordan Fader. Give the captain, Tommy Jordan Fader, a good job on the back check, taking away Cahill's little mini breakaway at the offensive blue line for the Falcons, and then got back in the play. Good shot on goal. Offensive zone face-off for the Pointers.
So, Sean, it's Eau Claire adding a shorty. It's now 3-1. How about that?
Just
keep an eye on that. Ho-hum, right?
Yeah, right.
Here's McHennigan up ahead to the red line on the near side. Carter Rue bangs it in. Tyler German giving chase, coughed it up. Saraloma sends it in on the near side. Behind the net. Falcons work it free again. German now with it. Bangs it off the near boards ahead. Carter Rue trying to run a foot race to the near side with Josh Martin. Rue centers it. Side of the net. Fletcher Anderson lifted it up and went high. Now a shot fanned down again. And here is Carter Rue with it. Fletcher Anderson. Backhander. That's kicked out. Boy, Fletcher Anderson somehow just kept going. Now up high. They'll glove it down. Carter Rue with it around. Hennigan has to hold pat here, and the Falcons clear it out. Bouncing puck gathered in by Saraloma, and it goes deep near corner. Gold jerseys come out of there for Stevens Point. Ahead is Hennigan to the right wing. Bouncing, short hopped in, Buchholz, and he'll hang in, and now it's Cody Moline coming toward the net. 4.5 minutes to go. Good old-fashioned WIAC here.
Oh, I love it, Tom. Good rivals. With River Falls resurgent last year, so they went 6-3-1 overall,
yep.
Tom, in the WIAC, and then they were on pace to play Superior in the WIAC semifinals.
Yep.
They had
hit by the COVID bug,
and that propelled Point to host the WIAC championship.
Sam Ide with a shot. Poulius in front of the net off his backhand and couldn't get a shot off. Here comes Logan Severson. He'll send it deep. Mentioned Steve Freeman, 26 years, Sean. He's only had 4 losing seasons in 26 years. You'll hear from him coming up in our first intermission. Always good to talk to him. Now here behind the net, Moline with it. Kicked it free for a minute. And we're all kinds of red traffic behind the net, including Buchholz. And the Falcons dodge a bullet there. Long shot in, hung up behind the net. Aromatario, the first to get there for Point. Back the other way. Moberg off the bench. Here's Jake Tice with it, and a backhander there off the stick of Noah Gansky up into the scorer's booth, out of play.
And I think you would agree it's nice to have River Falls back in the mix.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to have them back in the mix in the league and be competitive.
Stout off to a rough start. Got a win last night, so... All right, here is River Falls. Ahead it goes. Moberg tried to free it up. They get it past him. Behind the net, Wagner spins it around. Far side, Tice reaching for it. Held in at the point. Sent back deep near corner. Behind the net again, Brady Smith. Oh, big collision behind the net. Pointers wanted an interference call. Falcons turnover shot. Good save, blocker save made there by Wagner. And the rebound, 10 down. Isaac Moberg back the other way. They are letting him play here, folks. Moberg in. He's knocked down, and a good play there by Chase Davidson. Around in the far side, Tice gets a piece of that. Makes life difficult along the far wall. Tice, Noah Finstrom in there as well. Moberg hoping it pops free to him. Falcons able to dig it out. They will get it to Noah Gansky. Gansky up near side. They will chip it in. Hit by Gonrowski. Tried to free it up. Long outlet pass. Jake Tice will send it in. And I think the Falcons thought it was icing, but they'll say no. I think Tice missed it.
Yeah, Tice missed it. That's the second time the Falcons have given up on a play like that.
Yep. Now they'll dump it in near corner. Hennigan took a bad bounce away from him. Falcons bring it out. A shot from the point near side. Pad save made. Shot from the far side goes high. Fought off there. And it comes all the way around. Bouncing puck. Did it come out of the zone? No. Falcons hold it in. Dump it to the near corner. Cycling with it, Noah Roof. Pointers out of gas here a bit. Roof coming around. And goes up to the far side. Here is Brandon McReynolds with it. Up ahead. Wilson Northey chasing after it. Just tied it up long enough. Bouncing puck comes. An alert stick there. And Romatario can't hold it in. Back the other way they come with Gabe Wall. Wall centering pass. Nobody home. German off the bench on a change. Tries to clear it out. Got it to Fletcher Anderson ahead. Took to Jordan Rue. Rue sends it deep. Buchholz out to try to get it off the end of his stick. Logan Severson. Severson around. Up on the far side. And now they try to center it back. And Fletcher Anderson throws it through the middle. Minute 40 to go here in the first. Long outlet pass. Cahill gets a skate on it. Aromatario the first. Falcons coming off on a change. Far side, Fletcher Anderson for Stevens Point. Long shot in off the pad of Buchholz. Rebound there. Carter Rue couldn't get to it. Moberg drags it through. Moberg pinballs through a couple of defenders. Now goes to the near corner. Falcons able to separate, get the puck, and clear it out up ahead.
Out of the right wing, coming out is Gib Cody, and what do we have? And a rub out here on the near side, and it is Gib Cody around, and still some pushing and shoving, and right into the teeth of the student section here. With a minute 15 to go. Offsides call, is that what it was?
I believe it was offsides, yep. Right in front of the Pointer bench, and you know what I like also about the Pointers' first period? Some sandpaper time in this game. The Pointers are showing their gritty side.
What are we going to get here?
I wonder if
Brandon Schrader will come over.
Someone's going to get the gate here for a hit after the whistle.
It is Saraloma again.
Well, the Pointers...
You might match up here.
Well, the Pointer gate isn't open yet.
But Saraloma is off. And Falcons staff looking for it.
The Pointers have made a point every time Saraloma has the puck to hit them, either before or after. And they have made it a point every time he's on the ice that he gets some physicality going. And still waiting for the Pointer.
Yep, they are opening the box here, so. So we'll see who goes here and what the explanation is, Sean. And you wonder, you start thinking is, do they have a conversation here about grasping the face mask?
Oh, that's
something like that. Steve Freeman out getting an explanation here.
That's a 5. If that's something like that happened, that's a 5 in a game.
So Jordan Rue in now. So Jordan Rue is off. Vilho Saraloma is off. Well, you'll take that trade.
Yep, absolutely, all day long, buddy.
So let's see.
Coach Krieger wants to get going here, and Coach Freeman's the king of taking the air out of a game.
So is River Falls going to get a power play out of this? Yeah, the Falcons are getting a power play out of this. The only 2 that's up is against Jordan Rue. Or maybe not. So double minor, you think, I guess. Off the face-off, Falcons will get a power play to end the first period. Well, Alex Davis with it on the far side. Davis out high. Gansky looks to set. Gansky comes across. Anzai on the near side. Back to Davis. He'll whistle a shot through. Ryan Wagner, no rebound, and he will smother it.
Now the power play numbers, Tommy, for the Falcons. They've only scored 3 power play goals on the season. 3 for 33, 9.1%. That's 4th in the WIAC. Pointer penalty kill's been good all season long so far. 19 to 22, 86.3%. That's 3rd in the WIAC so far this year. Early on.
58 seconds to go here in the period. So I did not hear the announcement here, and the live stats are a little behind. So off the draw, Stevens Point with it. Buchholz sends it down, or has it come in on him as the Pointers send it down. 45 seconds remaining in the period. Far side, Falcons dig it in, wrap it around the boards. Near side, Caleb Anderson will get to it. Jake Tice trying to get to it for Stevens Point. Harrison Stewart, he'll feather it around. Here's Poulias, back the other way. A 2-on-1 shorthanded, 30 seconds to go. Poulias, far side, diving effort to break that one up into the far corner, but the Pointers come away with the puck. They'll lift it out to center ice. Harrison Stewart back with it. He'll throw it back here near side to Hennigan. He will wrap it, dump it in, and it comes right off a pad. Shot to goal! Unbelievable pass ahead. Who else, John? Andrew Poulias. Shot block, blisters a rebound past Buchholz. Shorthanded goal has Stevens Point up 2-0.
Unreal, Tommy. Oh, what a play by Andrew Poulias. Beat Buchholz clean. Are we going to have to up our ante and go to the casino tonight, Tommy? Poulias
took the initial shot, and it was blocked. Came right back to him, and he labeled it.
His first of the year, Tommy.
That is a huge, huge goal for the Pointers. Alex Davis behind his own net. Falcons look for perhaps one final charge. 5 seconds to go. They will get it deep around to the far side. And Harrison Stewart ties it up. That'll do it. 20 minutes in the books. A late charge by the Pointers thanks to the penalty kill. And Stevens Point
leads River Falls after 20 minutes here, 2-0.
It will be Poulias at 19:45. McHennigan gets the assist on that play. And the Pointers will have that 2-0 lead. Still looking to get the live stats updated on the penalties, exactly how the Falcons ended up with a power play.
Figure it out in a minute here, but boy, Sean, what a finish there for Stevens Point. And a pretty good 20 minutes.
All around. And I thought the
jacked things up there.
Pointers came out with some sandpaper right away, scored early. You got to play with the lead against the Falcons, and that's what exactly they've done here through 20 minutes of play.
And it is a 2-0 lead here for Stevens Point, as we are joined here by Pointers assistant coach Brian Crom. And Coach, I know when it comes to conference play, Coach Krieger often talks about pride, and that was a pretty good start here for, got off to an early lead here and very strong finish here. What do you think your opening 20 minutes there?
I thought we did really well. Like you said, it's a conference game. For us, it's a playoff game. This is how we treat these games, and absolutely, it's about pride. There's a lot of history between these two teams, and it's a good matchup, good rivalry.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for your fellas to get downhill, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think we did what we wanted to do. We got up on them, and now it's about continuing that throughout the next 40.
Did you kill many penalties when you were playing?
I did, yeah.
Yeah?
I was more of a killer myself.
You got to be tenacious, don't you? And Andrew Poulias just take what comes to you, and that's a huge goal for you at the end of the period.
Yeah, it was a lucky bounce, but he's been working really hard in practice in the games, and glad that he finally put one in the back of the net.
Is there enough words you can say about Ryan Wagner? He just is cool, calm, and collective, makes the saves when you need it, doesn't he?
It seems like we're always talking about Wags every intermission, but yeah, absolutely. I can't say it enough. Nothing phases them.
I told Sean right at the beginning of the first period that I felt this was going to be the weekend for Andrew Poulias, Cody Moline, and Isaac Moberg. They've been sniffing around the net all year long, and those kids just work their tails off.
Yep. Only a matter of time. And, we tell them all the time, you create your own luck through your work ethic, and those guys have been working hard, and it's paying off for them now.
All right, Coach, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Pointer assistant coach Brian Crom joining us here in our first intermission. We'll take a break. When we come back, first period recap. Stevens Point leading River Falls. WIC action by a score of 2-0. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student. Ask them about their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard and be a part-time soldier and earn a college degree. Call Sergeant First Class Brett Peterson at 715-701-0943 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics.
Snow Pilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you wouldn't believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely winter beer, and if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon. 20 minutes in the books, and all right, here is the lowdown on the penalty situation. Was not a double minor. Stevens Point whistled for too many men on the ice, so Jordan Rue was serving that penalty, and Vilho Saraloma was given a 10-minute misconduct. Correct. So he was in the box and will be for the first 8 minutes or so of the second period, but the Pointers strike twice. 5:22 of the first. Cody Moline, his first of the year from Jordan Rue, was 1-0 Stevens Point, and then at 19:45, short-handed, Andrew Poulias, his first of the year, second as a Pointer, assisted by McHennigan. I believe that is McHennigan's first point as a Pointer as well. That's a big, big goal for Stevens Point, who lead here 2-0. Shots on goal 14-9 in favor of the Pointers. So,
Let's see here. It is Buchholz makes 12 saves in that first period. Ryan Wagner with 9 saves for Stevens Point. River Falls 0 for 1 on the power play and give up a short-handed goal. They'll have 44 seconds remaining on a power play when we begin period number 2. And face-off-wise, Sean, Pointers not doing well. Boy, River Falls 17-9 in the face-off circle. So despite that, Pointers come away here with a 2-0 lead. We will take a break. When we come back, you'll hear from River Falls head coach Steve Freeman. Our visit with the head coach of the Falcons in his 26th year program. Good conversation with him. We'll have that coming up. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Bring home incredible internet, TV, and phone services with TDS Fiber. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy cyber-spacious internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet and premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
UWSP students and staff, did you know your UWSP ID gets you a 20% discount on food at Grazzi's? You can also test Grazzi's to 89800, that's GRAZIES, to 89800 to receive free offers and other discounts. Grazzi's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. at 5327 Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Visit Grazzi'sItalianGrill.com for more information.
Continue with our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, Pointer's opening WIAC play against UW River Falls at KB Willett Arena. We talk now with Falcons head coach Steve Freeman. And Coach, I guess before we get to it's been a good start for your fellas, just being back, and if this is normal or whatever it is here, just to get hopefully a full schedule and things that you're more used to, more of a relief than anything.
Oh, it really is. It's awesome just being back, and it's one of those things where when it's taken away from you, the fans are gone. And the full schedule's gone. Now you really, really, really appreciate it. So I think everybody's feeling it, and so the excitement in the air with the fans and everything else, it's awesome.
Given what you went through and when you started things back up again this year, maybe more energy and the fellas really getting after it?
Yeah, I think so. I think that players understand that, and the fans drag the players along a little bit, and of course the radio announcers too. So it's all good. It's an exciting time, and good teams in our league, and we're really looking forward to the challenge.
Obviously, you're off to a good start here. What's been particularly the key to getting things rolling here?
Well, this early on, I think everybody's kind of struggling, trying to put their lines together and get their identity of their team going a little bit. We've got a real big team this year. And especially back on the defensive end, so we're trying to play to that as our strength, and we got the veteran goaltenders. So us, we're a defensive team all the time, and we put that structure in, and hopefully that carries us a little bit. But even last year we had some kids that scored some goals for us and stuff like that. So that's the hardest thing in hockey is scoring goals.
Obviously, you've got 2 veteran goaltenders here, both playing well. Mm-hmm. Making that decision to who's going to go here, that's a nice problem to have, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. And they've both done a terrific job for us, and they push each other, on a daily basis in practice and stuff. So we've just been rotating them, and they've both been doing a good job. Neither one of them have had a bad game, and through last year and early on this year. So we're pretty happy.
What's been the impact on recruiting, you think, out there? Obviously, I think with so many uncertainties, there's a lot of teams that don't know what they have, where they're going, what they're doing. How hard has that made it for you and your staff?
It's been hard, not getting to games and seeing kids in person, doing everything online. But there's a lot of hockey players out there with the portal and kids transferring and Division I players bouncing around, and not the 5th year. It's crazy. Your head's just spinning. But I think there's a lot. It's helped Division III hockey as far as the talent level. Just with the transfers, and a lot of the junior kids were overlooked because of Division I teams are getting those 5th-year players back, so they don't have spots.
Tell us about your crowds here on opening weekend. From at least on paper, big numbers and great atmosphere for you.
Oh, it really was. Hunt Arena was hopping last weekend. Our first game, we had I think like close to 1,600, and a big crowd the next night. So the excitement was in the building. It was a great atmosphere and a great place to play. Just like over here.
Obviously, WIC has been a league that's changed in many different ways here. 5-on-5, 3-on-3 overtime, or 3-on-3 overtime here, and the shootout coming in. I guess it seems a mixed bag here that folks seem to like the consistency of the overtime, but shootout is take it or leave it depending on who you are. Is that correct?
That is correct. You got that, man. I hate the shootout.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate it, but I was the only one that voted against it in our league, and I would, it would be nicer, I think, if you had like a 10-minute overtime or something like that to settle it if you can't settle it in 5, 3-on-3, but it's nice. Last year that we only played a half a schedule, and I always had my notebook what we were going to do 3-on-3. We got one 3-on-3 game over in Eau Claire in overtime, and we had the power play for the 4 minutes and never scored on the power play 4-on-3, so never had a real 3-on-3 the whole time.
You've been doing this a long time. You look like you're still having fun.
Oh, it's awesome. I'm very lucky to be still doing this, and working with the players. That kind of keeps you young a little bit. And my wife retired, so maybe we'll schedule more road games next year.
All right, Coach. Great to see you. Good luck to you tonight.
Great to see you guys. You do a terrific job, and you have for years.
All right. Thank you. That's Steve Freeman. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointer Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver's Sean McMahon getting set for period number 2. Boy, Sean, that's a huge goal for Andrew Pulius at the end of the period.
Do you think Steve Freeman would love to go in the locker room down 1-0, Tommy, on the road?
With 44 seconds of a power play to come,
and all of a sudden, boom, at 19:45, it's Pulius' first of the season. Hennigan gets his first point as a Pointer, and the Pointers are off and rolling. Shorthanded goal again.
Yep. There you go. All right, other scores. One in the books from Hobbs Ice Arena. Eau Claire leading Superior 3-1. From the NCHA 1 final from earlier this afternoon, 9th-ranked Aurora, Sean. They run their record to 7-0. They beat Lake Forest 4-0. St. Norbert ended the first period in Houghton Hancock, leading Finlandia 3-0. MSOE in Appleton after 1, leading Lawrence 2-0. And Concordia, Wisconsin is leading Marion by a score of 1-0. And let's see here. Trine and Adrian in the third period, Sean, are tied at 1.
Really?
Yeah. How about that one? And MIAC quickly. Let's see if we have any scores up as of yet. As off the draw, River Falls dumps it in. Stevens Point looks to clear it out and kill off the remaining penalty time, but set up at the point here. And the Falcons feed it far side. Back to the near side, one-time shot. Wagner with a nice save. And a rebound into the near corner. Cahill holds it in near side. Skates it along the blue line. Looks to feather it through. Nothing there. Instead, hands it off to Caleb Anderson. Anderson coming. One-timer goes back to the far side. Nothing there. This is Noah Gansky. Back to Anderson. Anderson feeds it far side. 3 seconds to go. Shot fired. Wagner a save. Rebound is there. Pointer's trying to clear it out. Still stuck. Falcons take it free. Cahill with a shot. What a save by Wagner. Midair with the paddle to keep it out. Near corner it goes. Pointer's back at full strength. A minute into the second period. Stevens Point dodges a bullet there as the Falcons put some pressure on. And Ryan Wagner, that looked labeled for an empty net. Got the stick out there. And now Stevens Point lead pass ahead for Carter Rue. Falcons intercept, carry it back in. They fan on it. Shot fought off by Wagner. It is Harrison Stewart to the rebound on the far side. Off the glass he goes. Tyler German gets a piece of it. Through the neutral zone it goes. Buckholtz out to play it. Up near side. Carter Rue lost an edge coming through the neutral zone and couldn't quite get to it. So, comes back out. Gunrowski will get it, and he'll throw it in his zone for Stevens Point. They'll lift it, deflect it, up out of play it goes. 18:26 to go in the second. Still 2-0 Stevens Point. Sean, looks like Augsburg and St. Scholastica in the second period. They are scoreless. And no report yet here from Concordia at St. Olaf or Gustavus at Bethel. St. John's fell to St. Mary's last night as their troubles continue.
Snake bit are the Johnnies, aren't they, Tom? I just can't get anything going.
Yep. Wide open nets and sticks breaking and all kinds of struggles. All right, now Pointers on the forecheck, try to jam it out here. River Falls able to clear it through the neutral zone that gets through Brady Smith. So no icing call. Smith with some separation. He'll stride it ahead. He'll drag it along the far boards, and he'll carry it right in. Now he'll go to the far corner. Brady Smith leaves it off. Moberg with it. Throws it behind the net. Noah Finstrom, bad angle shot. And there's a pad save made by Buchholz. Side of the net. Buchholz, I think, will pin it up, and he's able to hang on.
Did he? Because the puck ended up behind the net, Tom. I didn't hear a whistle either. No. We'll get a face-off nonetheless here for the Pointers, and off and rolling.
17:52 to go here in the second period. If you're just joining us, first goals of the year for Cody Moline and Andrew Poulius. With some likely suspects tomorrow for the Pointer profile there out of those two.
You bet, Tommy.
All right, now far side, they'll jam for it there. Romatario had it pinball through his legs and couldn't hold it in. Falcons pull it back, long outlet pass, Sam Ide to Romatario. It's like putting the D-man with the longest name and the shortest name out there together. Right? Up into the roof goes the puck. We get a whistle. 17:28 to go here in the second.
Puck with it going up into the roof. Get a neutral zone right in the middle. Here's center ice face-off here for the Pointers. Oh, Claire's wearing those gold jerseys again, Tommy.
Let's see. Is that another
can't beat him, join him
notch in the deposit for you on the gold jersey consultant circuit? Here's Brandon McReynolds, brings it in, flips it back. Nifty pass for Tice, just missed that. Tice wins a battle here on the near side and a good physical play to free it up. He'll keep it going. And on the near side, Tice going behind the net. Falcons rub that away from him. And here's a turnover. Tice shot in the goal! Oh, the Pointers force a turnover in the far corner. I think it was Jordan Rue that freed it up. Found Jake Tice wide open. He beats Buchholz, his second of the year. 3-0 Stevens.
Jake Tice kept it along the ice, beat Buchholz 5-hole. What a good hard-working shift by the Pointers there to turn the puck over. Jordan Rue found Jake Tice all alone in the middle of the slot. Not a Falcon to be seen anywhere. 3-0 Pointers.
Nifty work by Stevens Point. Far side off the face-off. Carteru backs around, and here come the Falcons with a shot in. That never got through on Wagner. Up high. This is Mick Hennigan trying to clear it around for Stevens Point. He'll go. Harrison Stewart with it now. Stewart, left wing. Carteru back to Stewart. Puts the brakes on. Fires a shot just wide. German after the rebound here in the near side. And he'll look to center it now. Boy, Stevens Point sensing an opportunity to deliver a knockout blow here as German in the near corner pushed it away from Gritdahl. Gritdahl looks to center. German knocks him off the play again. Falcons will set it up behind their own net with Josh Martin. Martin around. German rubs him around, but the Falcons clear it out. Ahead they come. Schillo throws it in. And Stevens Point will gain possession of it. Isaac Moberg at center ice. Reverts back. Here's Poulius coming. Right in front. Moline in. Fires a shot. Buchholz fought that one off. That was a design play. Nifty move by Point. Here's Isaac Moberg to the front of the net. Moberg backhand. Goes to his forehand. Leaves for Poulius. Should have taken the shot. Instead dished it up, and the Falcons clear it out. Brady Smith back to get it. 15:40 to go in the second. Pointers have flexed to a 3-goal lead here. Poulius on the far side. Couldn't come up with it. Falcons get it and dump it deep. Ryan Wagner will leave it for Brady Smith behind his own net. Smith, lazy pass kind of up the middle, fortunately comes out. And now it's Poulias that'll get it. Poulias back the other way on the left wing. Puts the brakes on. Long reach to sweep it behind the net. First to get there for River Falls, Logan Severson. Sean, Falcons look a little shell-shocked here. Pointers really getting after it. Now they go right in front of the net for Moberg. Instead it comes Finstrom, a shot. Buchholz with a save. Rebound comes. Moberg chopping at it. Can't come away with it. And finally the Falcons out the other way. Passarelli with it. Valentino Passarelli gets it deep. Stevens Point able to clear it out again. McReynolds behind, coming in behind the defense. All alone, now cuts back behind the net, sets it up. He'll slide it out. Sam Ide fires a shot off the glove of Buchholz. Sam Ide with a great chance there. He'll send it deep again now to the near corner. Finstrom reaching for it. It's all Stevens Point here. Now they'll center it. Shot by Fletcher Anderson. That's a nice save by Buchholz. Buchholz keeping his team in it, and the Falcons ice the puck. 14:33 to go. This should get a rise out of the Willett Arena crowd.
Yes, absolutely, Tommy, as the Pointers flexing their muscles after their third goal of the night by Jake Tice, his second of the year at 3 minutes, gives the Pointers the 3-0, and you've absolutely broken River Falls out of their system. They're used to sitting back, playing the turnover game, counter-punching. They have to take it to it. The Pointers are all over the system of the River Falls Falcons right now.
Off the face-off, River Falls behind the net. I think Harrison Stewart might end up seeing him get an assist at it. Now Falcons, nice job to drag it through. Oh, they went to the backhand, nothing there. Fletcher Anderson comes away with it ahead. Tyler German ahead. German carries it in far side. Puts the brakes on, reverses half wall. Comes back door for Harrison Stewart. Just tied up at the last second. Couldn't get a shot off. Falcons regroup to get it. They'll shove it ahead onto the stick of Noah Roof. Roof with a shot. That's blocked by Hennigan. Penalty call coming up here against the Falcons. Wagner coming off on the far side. And the Falcons will get it and touch up. We will get a penalty here. A holding call coming behind the play. 13:53 to go, and Stevens Point will head to the Skyward power play.
Yep, holding, and the Falcons coming unglued, Tommy. Quite simply, as Roof will go to the box.
Saraloma still in there with the misconduct penalty.
And this will be the second power play of the night for the Pointers. Did he just get a 10 too, Tom? He just got a 10. Roof just got a 10.
So,
yeah, Roof just got a 10
holding
minutes.
and a 10-minute misconduct, so they will have to put somebody else in the box to serve the penalty time. So, second 10-minute misconduct penalty headed out to the Falcons, where, boy, you can just see the frustration creeping into him, Sean.
Well, you can argue. I know how Coach Freeman likes to put his non-conference schedule together.
Yeah.
The Pointers have been tested this season in their non-conference play. This is the first time the Falcons have been pushed this season.
Yeah. Outside of a loss to Hamlin, and now we'll get a little false start here. So Stevens Point to the Skyward power play with 13:52 to go here in the third period. With a 3-0 lead. Off the draw, Harrison Stewart chips it far side. Poulias with a shot, went wide. Tice tried to get the tip. Now it's Harrison Stewart, a shot, and a glove save made by Dean Buchholz. Shots on goal 19-12 in favor of the Pointers.
It's been all Stevens Point here in the second period. And another power play chance. Nice play by Stewart there to read the play, get the shot up high on Buchholz. Glove side. Look at another offensive opportunity here.
Stewart, cross ice, Poulias to Humberstone. Back to Stewart. Harrison Stewart at the point. Far side, Poulias. Poulias coming around, and a shot fired through Buchholz. Another save, and he'll hang on.
Yep, another save. I think that puck was going wide, Tommy, but Buchholz chose to glove it down to get another face-off. And Falcon penalty box a little full down there, Tommy. As Finstrom will step in here for the Pointers on this power play.
Now comes right to Poulias. He fans on a bouncing puck. Gets it to Stewart. Far side. Finstrom rips a shot. That's fought off by Buchholz. Stewart dumps it behind the net. Around to the far corner. Poulius pinching in to hold it. He'll get it back again. They'll body up there. Noah Finstrom coming in for Stevens Point. He and Jake Tice. Falcons get it. A rocket off the far wall goes down the length of the ice. 1:05 remaining in the Skyward power play here for the Pointers. They lead it 3-0 here. 12:50 to go here in period number 2. Carter Rue for Stevens Point. Brings it in, feeds it ahead. Fletcher Anderson puts the brakes on. Oh, right to the middle between the circles. Brandon McReynolds. Pass just out of his reach. Finstrom out high to Hennigan. Hennigan coming, rifles a shot. Save made, rebound kicked wide. German with it, and Buchholz, boy, alertly coming out, and his own mate Josh Martin had to leap over him as acrobatic Dean Buchholz here.
Yeah, as he comes out, is trying to manage the game, take the air out of this a little bit. With the Pointers with all the momentum going. 37 seconds left on the Pointers' second Skyward power play of the night.
All right, off the face-off, Falcons get it and dump it in. Down the length of the ice they go. Hennigan zips a pass ahead. Carter Rue waits for it, gets it deep. Behind the net, German centers it out in front, and Fletcher Anderson, what a setup, couldn't pull the trigger. Falcons content here. Logan Severson backhands her down. Down the length of the ice it goes. Hennigan for Stevens Point. Hennigan, near side. Pointers are off sides, and that'll do it. Falcons send it the length of the ice. It's a pretty good penalty killing job after the initial onslaught there by Stevens Point. Pointers with it. In transition, Isaac Moberg flips it. Near side, Cody Moline. Moberg got rubbed hard and lost the puck, but able to kick it into the far corner. Now it's Aromatario coming in with it. Aromatario walks around. He's hauled down in the far corner, and puck stuck behind the net. Jordan Rue unable to come away with it. Falcons, oh, what a play here by Moberg with a stick on it. He'll come in, firing a shot off the back of the net, and Moberg stood up, pushed it to Carter Rue in the near corner. Oh boy, on top, boy. We've got a wrestling match back in here in the near corner as a referee looks on. And the Falcons fire a shot, deflected into the midsection. Wagner will hang on.
That's Isaac Moberg, Tommy. Absolutely pretzeled with the big defenseman Davidson right in the middle of the student section. And now Davidson gives him a little chop on the back as they have some words and go back to their respective benches. Why, we got a second, Tom.
Yeah.
Had that national anthem singer. Whale of a job, buddy. Whale of a job. Did a great job.
Yep.
Absolutely.
The Weaver family, we're all in with Pointer hockey.
You
here,
bet they are.
Yes. My daughter made her debut here. So, long shot whistled through. She got the call from the bullpen yesterday afternoon. So,
make her a regular.
Boiled ham. Always ready. All right, Jake Tice back. And here's Brandon McReynolds weaving his way through. Feeds it. Smith coming in. Smith waits and had no shot. Now they try to give it back to him. It's stuck in the near corner. Pointer's starting to get a little too cute here, Sean.
Yep. Got to keep things
north,
simple.
south, downhill. Keep her simple. Joey Foss fights his way to the red line. Jake Tice hammers him down. Falcons look to center. Brandon McReynolds tries to kick it out. Behind the net it goes. Stevens Point will get it. Brady Smith with some space. This kid can fly. Flips it ahead. McReynolds will get it deep. Pointers changing. Wilson Northey back off. He'll come into the near side. Long outlet pass. That's read nicely by Carter Rue. He will send it deep. Coming around near side, out of the reach of a defender. Wilson Northey centering it. Rue plucked it out of midair. Left it back for Northey. It'll go back behind the net. Carter Rue sticks with it in the near corner along with Wilson Northey. Northey hobbled up. Carter Rue separates, comes in, and unable to get a shot off there was Fletcher Anderson. Shot from the point, redirected, comes wide to the near side. Rue again, and boy, Carter Rue should have had a holding call against him. They'll let that go. Harrison Stewart sends it deep. Around to the far side, Fletcher Anderson. Oh, a big hit there, and here's Hennigan coming with it. Hennigan looking to come over, trying to get free for a shot, dumps a backhander out of control, and the Pointers force a turnover with Carter Rue. Sends it ahead for Wilson Northey, and Dean Buchholz is going to just cover it up and say, whoa.
Yes, it's both teams turning the puck over at the blue line right in front of us, Tom. And you said it the best. Getting a little too cute. You got to keep things simple. North-south, get the puck deep, go to work, cause those turnovers. You got the Falcons out of their main defensive shell, and now you can take advantage of those transition opportunities in the odd man rushes.
Sean, one thing I didn't realize is that Superior scored first in that Eau Claire
They did, yeah, 3 minutes in.
Now here is Carter Rue reaching for it. Far side. Falcons looking a little uncomfortable here on the breakout. Glove down by Aromatario. Nifty job here. Gathered ahead, sent ahead to Alex Davis. He's thumped out there. Aromatario behind the net to Humberstone. Coming around near side. Trying to get it in full speed was Moline. Hand pass here and an offsides forced. And up ahead it goes for Pouliot out of his reach. Along the boards, Falcons end up with it, and they'll set the breakout back the other way. Just a tick under 9 minutes to go here. Second period, Stevens Point a 3-0 lead. Wagner behind the net, leaves it. Humberstone will get it. Humberstone. Brett Humberstone ahead. Isaac Moberg hawks around a defender, firing a shot. Buchholz a save as somehow Isaac Moberg slipped his way through and got a nice chance there. Buchholz fought that one off, and he'll hang on. 8:40 to go in the second.
And again, you'll take all these offensive zone faceoffs. It's forcing River Falls to go the length of the ice to create any offense, and they really have only gotten one and done chances so far here in the second period. Nothing sustained for the Falcons.
Rimmed around on the far side. Effort by Gabe Wall to try to poke it through. Brady Smith will get there. Now they rim it around near side. Cahill giving chase on the near side. Pointers end up with it. Moberg again. Isaac Moberg flips it. Gunrowski on the far side. Now they'll come back through to the middle. Moberg can't get a shot off. Falcons clear it out. Rolling puck comes. Falcons send it back in. Near side. Here is Finstrom with a shot. That's deflected. And they'll come back. Finstrom chops it to the front of the net. Cleared aside by the Blue Goals. By the Falcons. And sent down the link to the ice for an icing call with 8:03 to go here in the period.
This icing call will get another offensive zone faceoff. Keeping a little eye on the game out in Adrian, Michigan, Tom. The Trine Thunder, they're tied with the number 3 team in the country, the Adrian Bulldogs, at 2 under 5 minutes to go from Arrington Ice Arena.
Whoa. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, file that under. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah. All right, off the face-off. Falcons dump it, far corner. Set up the breakout. Josh Martin ahead to Caden Cahill. Cahill back to the middle. Nifty move here. Getting around. Backhanded shot. That's pushed wide there by Gib Cody. Pointers push it ahead. McReynolds ends up with it. McReynolds waits. He'll flip it high to the near boards. And it's Mick Hennigan in after it on the near side. Hennigan carries it behind the net. Had his pocket picked. Wilson Northey in to try to separate. Now here's forcing a turnover is Jordan Rue on the near side. Got hammered down. Paid the price but came away with the puck. Flips it deep. Here's Wilson Northey again. He'll go behind the net. Northey looks for Humberstone. And Northey forced off into the far corner. McReynolds in there to help. Tyler German in there tried to blast it free. Caden Cahill. Cross ice. Wall. Wall sends it deep. Wagner will cut it off for Stevens Point. 7:10 to go in the second. 3-0 Stevens Point. Humberstone. Right through Main Street. Up center ice. Carries it in. Got undressed. Falcons clear it out. Ide is back. Carter Rue and Fletcher Anderson back to cover defensive nicely as well, with Humberstone joining the play. Now to the side of the net, bad angle shot, that's blocked. Into the near corner it goes. Passarelli looks to center it. Humberstone poked it away from him, and Fletcher Anderson will get it here on the near side. He'll go off the glass and out. Here's Carter Rue on the right wing with German. He'll send it deep. Tyler German behind the net. Looks to reverse. Big body comes blasting in there for River Falls. Gansky on a nice job. Brady Smith with it. Smith throws it behind the net. German got a piece of it again. Gansky up the boards on the far side. They turn it over. Point can't hold it in. Carter Rue on the far side. It'll come to German near side. Maybe a little mini 2-on-1, but the Falcons get back. German walks through, feeds it. Carter Rue had his stick tied up, and the Falcons clear it out.
Shoot the puck. Tyler German, you had all the time and the space in the world to shoot it on net and get Buchholz.
What do we got
Force
here?
him. They're trying to get some guys off.
I see.
Here.
Icing call here. And
a long change here, Tom.
Yep.
And those big defensemen of UW River Falls, lots of hands on knees here, trying to catch their breath. getting ready for this next defensive zone faceoff.
6:08 to go here in the second period. 2 in the first for Point. And Jake Tice adding an unassisted goal here in the second. Smith back to get it. Long way to go yet here, my friend.
Oh, you bet.
Moberg kicks it near side to Poulias. Poulias, nifty pass ahead to Moline. Moline spun out in the near corner, fought through it. He'll stick with it. Poulias back in there again. Now here's Moline again, still with a defender all over him. Comes away with the puck. And now he'll go back to the middle and clears it out near side. And right in front of the net, Moberg a shot, but couldn't pull the trigger. He'll get it back out high, leaves it Brady Smith. Smith coming, firing a shot, hit a defender. Noah Finstrom to get it. Finstrom knocked around, spun a defender down as well. Falcons force it back to the far corner. Long outlet pass ahead, broken up. This will come all the way back into the point end, but hit some traffic through the neutral zone. Gonrowski overskates it. He'll chip it around out of control. Here's the Pointers turning it over. McReynolds slapping after it. Shot fired. That goes wide. And it's Brady Smith that'll get it off the glass and out. Glove down by the Falcons. Tice reaching for it. Got it ahead. Finstrom drags it ahead. And it hits right off the backside of Caleb Anderson to the Falcons. And he'll get it up ahead. Shot fired off the shoulder of Ryan Wagner.
It stayed in his shoulder.
Stayed in his shoulder as Gib Cody whistled that one high.
That was a good kind of form save, and that thing stuck in his armpit, Tom, as it hit the jersey and then just smothered in.
Totally thought it just went shoulder
yeah,
up into the netting.
I thought so too.
We'll see. So, 4:55 to go here in the second. Sean, who's your Pointer profile coming out?
The freshman forward, Fletcher Anderson, got the game-winning goal Saturday against Bethel, added an assist to that in that game. So he's off and running 2 games into his college career.
So the Tales of Thunder Bay coming up in our second intermission. Tyler German for Stevens Point clears it off. He's picked up nicely by a defender. Fletcher, the aforementioned Pointer profiling Fletcher Anderson after it. Carter Rue, a nice job to free it up in the far corner. Aromatario chips it deep to Fletcher Anderson to Rue behind the net. Rue back to Fletcher Anderson in the far corner. Anderson looks to center, now throws it ahead. German will get it to Carter Rue. Wonders getting the puck deep here, but no shots. Near side, Fletcher Anderson in, collides with a defender. Falcons slide it up ahead. Caden Cahill can't clear it. And it's Harrison Stewart that will get it, and he'll flip it back deep. Poulias after it. Poulias trying to win a foot race here. He'll take a hit. Got it free to Moline. Moline to the far corner. Looks to center. Comes back off the skate of Aromatario. Falcons back the other way. Gabe Wall trying to cook something here ahead. Humberstone rides him off. Backhanded shot. That's kicked aside by Ryan Wagner. Near side it goes. And a shot. Wagner with a save. Rebound. And watch out here. Did Cody Moline, I think, drag that right back to Wagner so he could cover it up, and a little stronger than I think he thought.
Yeah, absolutely, Tom. And he wanted to get it to Ryan Wagner. And Wags, I think, had to make the save. I think we got
a little stronger than he wanted to.
Yes, exactly. It looks like we have a goal in Adrian. I think the number 3 team's going to escape with 3 points tonight.
Well, looks like Eau Claire has scored again as well to up their lead to 4-1. We'll be at Superior tomorrow. Shot fired, save made by Wagner, and a rebound is cleared down the length of the ice. This is going to die, and no icing. Poulias got a body on it, tried to center it. As in front of the net is Carter Rue here. 2-point takedown on the far side. And that draws the ire of the crowd, and the Falcons able to bang it out. They have been letting them play here tonight, that is for sure. Ahead, Poulias leaves it ahead. Jordan Rue, drags it in. Falcons clear it out. And back to neutral ice they go. Weaving his way in on the far side, Noah Gansky. Gansky gets bumped there by Humberstone. Around it comes Jake Tice on the near side. Too strong for him. Josh Arnold sends it back deep. And offsides were the Falcons. Long outlet pass ahead. That got to Jake Tice at the blue line. He sends it in onside. Picks up the body near side. Finstrom with a shot. Pad save made. McReynolds crashing to get the rebound. Couldn't come away with it. Lead pass ahead for the Falcons. Brock Drager too far. Behind the net, Brady Smith clears it off. Back the other way they go. Pointers clear it out. And swiping it away, Jake Tice. And it bounces away from him. Now here comes Noah Finstrom on a breakaway. Backhanded shot. Pushed just wide. Pinballing puck. He had to calm it down. Got a good chance off, but pushed it just wide. Near corner, now Finstrom behind the net. Reverses back to the near corner. As stood up there is Jake Tice. And what do we have?
It's going to kill the play.
I think the puck is...
Right. It's under Jake Tice and the River Falls player.
So, 2:20 to go here. And we'll get a face-off in the River Falls end. Off the face-off, Falcons steer it away from Tyler German of the Pointers. Up on the far wall, Peter Gritdahl sends it deep. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in period number 2. 3-0 the Stevens Point lead. Falcons try to fire a shot. That hammers around, and Hennigan into it in the far corner to Smith. Far side, Fletcher Anderson now, and boy, a little push here from the Falcons to put some late pressure on here in the second period. They trail it 3-0. Hennigan, I should say. Hennigan, right? Heard that name before.
Yeah, right.
Fletcher Anderson off the glass and cleared out. Sent back in by the Falcons. Ryan Wagner with it. Stevens Point really trying to stretch things out here, Sean. Falcons read that well and carry it in on the near side. Gabe Wall, centering pass right in front, backdoor shot. And I think smothered off by a defender that never got through on Wagner. Near side, Anderson cleared it out. At center ice, Noah Gansky. Back, he almost coughed it right up to Tyler German. Now the Falcons, a little lackadaisical with their puck in their own end. Now they get it ahead. Caden Cahill
tripped over,
fell down on it, and ahead it goes. Now dug free by Moberg. He'll dig it out. A minute to go here in the second period. Hennigan across the blue line on the near side will lift it high to the near corner. Wilson Northey after it. McReynolds on the near side. Falcons trying to clear it out. They'll get it off a glove. Cahill, all kinds of skill, gloves it down, but Aromatario works it away from him. And dug free. Here come the Falcons. Why, weird shot taken there and used the defender as a screen. Strong pad save by Ryan Wagner. Northey able to drag it out on the far side. Wilson Northey feeds it back. Harrison Stewart will cycle and separate. 26 seconds to go in the period. Moberg kicks it ahead. Back the other way. Sent back in. And to the far corner. Sean, we have not seen Jordan Fader here in a while.
No, we have not.
And
that's a good point.
Coming around, 13.3 seconds remaining.
Speak of the devil, Tom, he's on the far side where the boys come out in the locker room in his street clothes.
That's not a good sign.
No, that's your captain, leading scorer on the team.
Yep.
Or second leading scorer on the team.
And was healthy.
And was on the front, in the front, yep.
All right, so 13.3 seconds remaining. Boy, all kinds of chirping coming from the River Falls bench here. Falcons drag it in, and a wild scramble coming through here. Shot in front, that's smothered off into the far corner. Now pinballing shot coming. Shot fired. Wagner with a save and into the netting. And the Falcons might argue a couple ticks on the clock here.
Yep, I would.
Yeah, the referees will hold him, and rightfully so. It hit off of Ryan Wagner and up into the netting. And let's see what we got here.
Yeah, there should be, what do you think, 3/10 of the second left on? No, 2/10 of a second they're going to put on.
2 complete seconds here. So we'll get another face-off.
Oh, you should pull Buchholz then. If they're going to give him 2 seconds. 2 full seconds. Coach Freeman's going to keep Buchholz in between the nets here. Oh, no, here he comes, Tom. So extra attacker here for the Falcons with 2 seconds left in the period. All right, watch out here. The Falcons pushed the last 3 minutes or so of this second period.
Yeah, Pointers will scram it down. Oh, good shot block there.
That's how you smother that out.
Sam Ide with a strong play there. And the Falcons, Sean, did what they had to do. Won a draw and got a shot.
Yep, they got a shot. Just a better...
It's got a body on it.
Yeah, just a better block by Sam Ide. So the Pointers add one goal, an unassisted goal thus far by Jake Tice, his second of the year, at 3 minutes of the second period to give the Pointers a 3-0 lead going into the second intermission.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you a second period recap, plus Sean's Pointer profile, coming up with Fletcher Anderson, the freshman out of Thunder Bay. All right, 3-0 Stevens Point after 2. We'll come back to tell you about it after this. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art, good your service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Sport Clips Haircuts has an app. Download the app. Upgrade your experience.
All right, people, bring it in. The Sport Clips app. Use it to check in, track your arrival time, get heads-up alerts. Why is that important?
Oh, because guys don't like to wait.
That's right, Alicia. Convenience.
The Sport Clips app. If it were any more convenient, it would cut your hair. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Opt-in required. Message and data fees may apply.
Pointers Blue Line Club brings together hockey fans from all levels to enjoy and support Pointers hockey. Whether you're an individual, family, or business, there are many ways you can support the Pointer program. Consider an individual membership, a business sponsorship, or visit the Blue Line Club apparel stand and purchase the latest items to show your Pointer hockey pride. Get more information at PointerBlueLineClub.com.
All right, back here at KB Little Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, our second intermission shenanigans with the chuck-a-puck. Guy leaves the staff and comes back. Ethan Strong back in the house. What a great to see him.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
He just wins the chuck-a-puck. So, funny things happen as you go. But Sean, I think a very nice effort by the Pointers here. River Falls got to do a little bit more what they like to do in the last 3-4 minutes of that second period.
Yeah, they took advantage of some loose plays by the Pointers breaking out of their own end and causing some turnovers in the last 3 minutes or so. Did a nice job of taking to the Pointers and getting the Pointers to chase a bit. So I think the message in the locker room, Tom, is to keep things slowed down and keep things simple. Get the puck deep, go to work. You love the cycle game by the Pointers. Port check offensively tonight so far. And they've done a great job of really raising havoc on those big defensemen of UW River Falls and making them turn the puck over. And three of those turnovers have ended in the back of the net.
There you go.
Stevens Point.
All right, Pointers got on the board. 5:22 of the first. Cody Moline, his first of the year, third of his career from Jordan Rue at 5:22. Made it 1-0 Stevens Point. And then what I think was the real right hook that the Pointers delivered was Andrew Poulias. His first of the season, shorthanded from Mick Hennigan at 19:45 of period number 1. Stevens Point, after 20 minutes, had a 2-0 lead. Then the Pointers just kept up the pressure on the forecheck throughout the power play, the remaining moments of the power play, and at the 3-minute mark, Jake Tice unassisted. Pointers forced a turnover in the far corner that ended up to Tice, who beat Buckholz. Stevens Point, a 3-0 lead here. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 22-18 in favor of the Pointers. So, let's see here. That would mean 8-7 the shots on, right? No, I take that back. 8-9 the shots on goal in favor of the Falcons. So 9-8 in favor of the Falcons with that push at the end to lead through. So Ryan Wagner so far 18 saves and Dean Buchholz with 19 saves so far here. And let's see. Stevens Point is 0 for 1 in the Skyward power play. And the Falcons are 0 for 2, correct?
Correct, my friend.
That is how things dial up here with 40 minutes in the books from Willett Arena. 3-0 Stevens Point. We'll take a break. When we come back, Sean's Pointer Profile with the freshman Fletcher Anderson out of Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. That is coming up. 3-0 Stevens Point on the Pointer Sports Network.
Snowpilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you would believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely winter beer. And if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
All right, Fletcher Anderson's Pointer.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Continuing with our Pointer hockey coverage here on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight we continue with our Pointer profiles, and it's the freshman forward from Thunder Bay, Ontario, Fletcher Anderson. And Fletcher, first of all, thanks a lot for taking some time, and welcome to the hot seat. I don't know what you guys say behind closed doors, but let's talk a little bit about your season thus far. Got in the lineup last weekend for the first time, got a goal on Saturday night, added an assist to that. You got to feel pretty good about yourself so far.
Yeah, that was awesome to get in the lineup and play in front of our awesome fans here. It was unfortunate getting a concussion in practice and missing the first 4 games, but I was happy to come back last weekend and come back healthy, and then fortunate enough to get both wins.
Saturday night especially, it seemed like you found your way a little bit to that getting the first goal of the game. How did that feel to get your first college goal?
That was awesome. It's been a while since I played some meaningful games. I mean, last year kind of ended in May for me, so it was good to get in here, and then it was awesome scoring. Scoring goals best thing in hockey, but it's great to do it and help with the guys as well.
No, and it really got you guys off to a good start. You felt after Friday night a little bit of a sluggish game, if you will, and I think that you would agree with that. And to get you guys off and rolling right away in the game really got you guys set up for success.
Yeah, Friday I thought we were good, but we just didn't really get into the other team's house dangerous areas to score goals. So we were fortunate enough to get a couple goals and then that short-handed goal to win the game. But Saturday, I thought we did a really good job against Bethel of kind of getting in their house, attacking seams, and which fortunately led to I think it was our first power play goal of the year. So I was happy to score that for the guys.
Yeah, get that off the schneid too, right?
Yeah, that's it's an important part of hockey, and scoring one was great for us.
2 college games in. Yeah, what's your early thoughts on this?
It's a lot different from juniors. It's really fast. Like last year in the North American League, it was fast as well. But I'd say this is just so much. There's just so much less time. Like every decision you make is magnified. Especially too, you play less games, so it's just not importance, but it is important because you have less games. You got to take care of it because you only have 2 games a week.
No, I was going to say, Coach Krieger, I'm sure, has preached to all the young fellas that this is a 25-game sprint, if you will. It's not a 60 or 70-game junior season, isn't it?
Yeah, like in junior hockey, I was playing 62 games a year, and now we're not even touching that. That takes 2 years to get there for college, so it's a lot different. More, you focus more on practice, but I mean that's just how it goes. You got to focus on your schooling, and it's still great playing hockey.
Let's talk about your junior career.
I started in Hawkesbury Hawks at the CCHL, so that's on the Quebec border right by Ottawa, Ontario. So I started there, and then I went to Smiths Falls Bears in that same league that's on the west side of Ottawa, and then I finished my 19-year-old year, so my second last year junior, in Pembroke Lumber Kings with Andrew Polias of the Pointers as well. And then last season, due to COVID, I couldn't stay in Canada. I went to Odessa Jackalopes with NAHL and had a really great experience there. I had an awesome billet family, and I mean learned hockey from a great coach, Jason Forche, who's now at Maine University Division I there. So he taught me a lot about the game, and I mean I had a great experience, and I was fortunate enough to play with Adam Coulson and Tyler German, and I live with them as well here. So it's cool how that worked out.
And it's funny how all the relationships kind of come together in junior, and you guys kind of move together, don't you?
Yeah, it was funny. There's Brady Smith, Dawson Trino, me, Tyler German, and Adam Coulson. We all played in the NHL South Division last year, and then we all ended up at points. So it was funny how that worked out.
Let's talk about the recruiting process. 3 years in juniors, scored a bunch of goals, had a really good junior career. Now it's time to pick a college. How did Stevens Point get on your map, and was it just constant communication with the coaching staff last season?
It was a really good process, actually. I knew about the school, just the history and everything like that, and I like to keep in touch with my old friends. So Andrew Polias, he was a really good friend in Pembroke, so he kind of kept Stevens Point on the radar for me. And then I was fortunate enough to receive a text, I think it was in October, November, from Ethan Stronger, the assistant coach last year, and then we just kept it in contact. And then just as Division I kind of started to simmer, when there was a lot of people in the transfer portal last year, I thought maybe this would be a good place to call home, and I was fortunate enough that they offered me a spot, and I jumped on it right away.
Enjoying Stevens Point so far?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like the people. Everyone's really nice, and I mean, like the people, the community support for the hockey teams. You can't ask for much else.
When you YouTubed videos of the Willet, what was your first thoughts, and then being able to play here?
It was the first thought was I'd love to be a part of that. I mean, it's impossible to not get up for a game when you have 1,500, 1,800 people screaming, going crazy. Student section's awesome, so I mean it's an honor to play in front of them.
What's life like in Thunder Bay, Ontario?
Thunder Bay, I haven't been there in the winter in a couple of years, but when I do go home for Christmas, it's really cold. It's colder than it is here. Some people don't really believe me when I tell them that, but it is, and it snows a lot more as well. But in the summer, it's really nice in the summer. Just golf a lot with my friends, and my brother play 4 or 5 times a week, so it's pretty simple in the summer for me.
What's practice been like this week with WIC starting up? WIC play starting up this weekend. River Falls in town tonight. Then you guys got to make a trip up to Superior tomorrow. I got a feeling that things have ratcheted up a little bit over the course of the week.
Yeah, for sure. Just a lot of small detail work, just making sure we're sharp, and then we worked on the power play a lot too, and just working on different scoring angles too, and just all the stuff that'll make us successful and getting the house for Wisconsin River Falls.
River Falls comes in, went 1-1 with them last season. They really took it to us here in our building last year. We got to take what COVID is, what it is. But what were some of the things that you guys worked on to be prepared for River Falls? They're a strong team that's going to want to slow things down here.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously didn't play against them last year, but from what I've seen on video and what I've heard, they like to kind of sit back, clog up the neutral zone, clog up their own zone, and give you time and space around the outside. But it's hard to get an attack space in between their seams and their players. But I'd say the biggest thing for us this week was just trying to fight off our checks and move the puck and then get to open space, because that's the way you'll be successful against them.
A player like you can find some open space in some good scoring areas.
I sure hope so.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, Fletcher. Best of luck your freshman year.
Thank you very much.
All right. That was Fletcher Anderson, the freshman forward for Thunder Bay, Ontario. More Pointer hockey coming up here on the Pointer Sports Network.
Sport Clips Haircuts has an app. Download the app. Upgrade your experience.
All right, people, bring it in. The Sport Clips app. Use it to check in, track your arrival time, get heads-up alerts. Why is that important?
Because guys don't like to wait.
That's right, Alicia. Convenience.
The Sport Clips app. If it were any more convenient, it would cut your hair. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Opt-in required. Message and data fees may apply.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student. Ask them about their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard and be a part-time soldier and earn a college degree. Call Sergeant First Class Brett Peterson at 715-701-0943 or visit NationalGuard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, getting set for period 3, 4-1. Eau Claire leading River Falls at last report. The only other WIAC game going on tonight. Aurora beat Lake Forest 4-0. St. Norbert leading Finlandia 6-1 now. MSOE over Lawrence 3-1. Adrian with a goal in the final minute beats Trine 3-2. And Marion and Concordia, Wisconsin, where the Pointers will be a week from tonight, are tied at 4. Off the draw. Through the neutral zone it goes. Tyler German brings it in. Here's Carter Rue. Oh, tried to set up Brady Smith. Back the other way come the Falcons. An outlet pass ahead for Gabe Wall. Too far. Right back to the middle. Turnover. Shot fought off and blocked. Tyler German with a sliding shot block. Now another shot block in there by the Pointers. Anderson will get it. And glove down far side. Carter Rue tried to dig it out. Falcons send it back in. Caden Cahill will give chase. I was going to say, Sean, get ready for the proverbial kitchen sink from the Falcons here.
Yep, they're going to gamble all the rest of this period to try to get themselves back in this game.
Puck stuck at center ice. Noah Finstrom tried to get to it. And let's see. Falcons able to dig it in. Now back the other way, 2-on-2. Finstrom with Jake Tice. And Tice with it in the far corner. Tice looks to center. Around it goes. Cleared behind the net. Isaac Moberg will get it here for Stevens Point. Looks to center. Instead brings it out high to Harrison Stewart. He'll tee it up through traffic. Shot. Tice chopping at the rebound. Shot and a goal. Buckholtz made the save. Comes down, and who got it? Is it Isaac Moberg or Noah Finstrom? Both were in the vicinity. Opening 90 seconds. Pointers extend the lead to 4-0.
I have no idea. Or does it go to Harrison Stewart, Tom, who took the initial shot from the point, and it rolled in on Buckholtz. I have no idea how that puck went in, Tommy.
Yeah.
0. But it finds its way to the back of the net. It's 4-0 Stevens Point. We'll wait for the official scoring here.
Off the draw, sent in. Buckholtz behind the net. Cleared out. Falcons. They'll kick it down. Passarelli after it. It's Harrison Stewart that will get credit for it, and that's his first goal as a Pointer. Right?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. He had one last year. First of the year. Here's Moline behind the net. Gives it to Poulias. As the Pointers send it deep again. Jordan Rue with it now. Back to Moline. Moline and Poulias. A two-man game here in the near corner. Squirts out. And boy, that has really let some air out of the tires of the Falcons here. Sam Ide gets it to Humberstone. Humberstone ahead, and now goes behind the net to Ide. Ide will stride out, couple of strains. Off the far wall for Tyler German, and this will be an icing call. 17:27 to go here in the third. Harrison Stewart from Isaac Moberg at 1:29 has Stevens Point up here 4-0. All right, so face off back to the right side. And a long-range shot. Never got through cleanly, but bouncing wide. They'll send it deep again. Ide goes back to get it for Stevens Point. Pokes it around. Tyler German now. German up to the far side. Poulias. Ide. Tyler German waits for it. Does a nice job to draw the body to him and then send it in, and then Ide pulls it out of midair. He looks to send it back the other way for McReynolds, but that's intercepted nicely by Brock Drager of the Falcons. Pointers near corner, Humberstone to McReynolds on the near side. Center ice, German kicks down 2-on-1 with Carter Rue. German feeds Rue around a defender coming in, backhanded shot. Pad save made there by Buckholtz. McReynolds sends it deep again, in on the near side. Skating away with it though is Noah Roof. Roof will send it deep. Boy, I tell you what, Dean Buchholz here. He has made some big saves here tonight. Gondrowski around, turned it over, but able to somehow get it back. Ships it to the red line and gets it deep. Little bike with no brakes action there. Holy smokes. Finally coming away with it. Noah Gansky. He'll kick it ahead behind penalty.
Got to take that.
Penalty shot here.
You got to take that play.
As Ryan Wagner will smother it. A holding call coming in as somehow Gabe Wall walked through and was off alone. Got to take that holding call, and the Falcons a chance to get on the board here.
Holding on. It's going to be Harrison Stewart, Tom, going to the box, and you got to take that. He just got beat at the defensive blue line around.
Flat-footed right there.
He did. So it will be a power play going for the Falcons. They're just their third power play of the night.
I'm trying to think of who the Falcons lost from. Christian Hausinger, right?
Yep.
Who's I see playing in the ECHL with Logan Fredericks in Wichita, I believe.
Oh, really?
It's an experienced group, though. Wow, took a bad bounce here on the far side, and instead of coming around the boards, came back out. Falcons will center it. Gabe Wall feeds it. Far side to Anderson. Anderson back out to the point to Gansky. Now a shot fired, and Hennigan with a shot block coming around. Far side, Falcons on the power play. Minute 33 to go. Little fake here by Caleb Anderson. He'll swat it back to the near side. They'll reset again. Out high. Gansky, near side, shot fired and went try to redirect in front of the net and went up over the top of the cage. Pointers reach for it, can't come up with it. And Falcons able to barely hold it in, does Gansky. Gansky along the blue line. He'll come to the near face-off circle, goes back door. One-time shot, that's turned aside. Hennigan with a shot block there. Pointers trying to clear it out, but they can't. Falcons with some sustained pressure here. Gansky with it again, sets it up, cross-ice pass for Wall. Wall back to Gansky, out high, no shooting angle, so he'll pull back. 50 seconds remaining on the power play. Gansky, just nothing there. And now they'll set it up on the far side. Anderson looks, fires a shot. Wagner with a save, rebound fought off, pushed to the far side. Gabe Wall able to get it here. Wall to Gansky. Back to Wall on the far side. Wall sets it up, tries to flip it in front. Caleb Anderson will get it in the near corner, out high to Gansky. A lot of rotation here. Now redirected shot in front. Pad save made by Wagner. Rebound through, cleared out in front. Falcons get a rebound shot. That's turned aside by Ryan Wagner.
Woo! Wags all over his crease from near side to far side. Got some help by his penalty killers, and then makes the final save on the scramble in front. With 21 seconds remaining in the Falcons' second power play of the night, and they had good sustained pressure for about a minute 30 there, Tom. The Pointers could just not clear their end. But good positional penalty killing as well. Not a lot of good quality shots on goal.
Well, face out to the right side of Ryan Wagner. And it'll come right in front to Jake Tice, who will hammer it the length of the ice. 14-12 to go in the third. Stevens Point with a 4-0 lead. All right, they'll drag it behind the net. Aromatario with a hit to separate the puck. Pointers are back at full strength. Shot fired. That goes wide. Comes pinballing out to the side of the net. Falcons poke for it, and it's hung up on the back side of the net. Falcons off the far wall, bring it out. 13:45 to go here. Back to 5-on-5. Tice reaching for it. He blocks a shot. Another shot fired. That goes high. Didn't get the netting up on the near side. Falcons with some relentless pressure here around to the far side. Oh, it takes a Zamboni door bounce. Jake Tice able to gather it in. He'll go behind his own net. Forechecker comes hard. He'll slip through it. Tice leaves him in his wake and comes back the other way. Tice flips far side to Jordan Rue. Jordan Rue back to the middle, but it's poked off of his stick. Noah Roof will get it and clear it out. Far side. Gritdahl sends it in. Caden Cahill tries to walk through a defender. That didn't work. Went into a shin and dragged into the near corner. Fletcher Anderson separated the puck, and Aromatario will get it. He'll feather a backhand ahead for Poulias. Poulius with some speed to the red line. He'll flip it deep. Buchholz a glove save, and he will hang on. 12:57 to go here in the third. A 4-0 lead for Stevens Point.
Got a offensive zone face-off here for the Pointers after River Falls makes a good push off the most recent power play chance. Just 0 for 2 are the Falcons. The Pointers have done a great job of staying out of the box tonight.
Face off to the left side of Buchholz. Falcons on a breakout back the other way. Tipping it in, Gritdahl. Brady Smith will win a foot race, and a pinballing puck now comes to Tyler German. German hung up with Carter Rue on the far side, and that allows the Falcons to get it. They'll flip it ahead. Breaking through here is Brock Drager. 2-on-1 shot. Save made by Wagner. Rebound to Fletcher Anderson on the far side. He'll clear it out. This might be an icing call here against the Pointers. It is. 12:27 to go in the third.
Icing as the Pointers got caught a little bit. Again, keeping things simple, keeping things within the structure of their game plan. So important here in the last 12:27 of this game. And just to keep things moving forward, play downhill.
Well, Sean, Augsburg seems to be rolling 4-1 over St. Scholastica. Any update from Eau Claire over there, my friend? I'll get you one. Off the face-off, far corner it goes. Reaching for it, Brady Smith. He will try to clear it out. And into the near corner. Oh, and now Smith taken down in the play, and Falcons touch it, and what do we got here?
Yeah.
It is Caleb Anderson.
Yeah, he's going to the box.
Brady Smith just kept
going.
Poking the puck near corner, got spun around, and
as Anderson's going to the box for a roughing call for taking down Brady Smith. So a power play chance for the Pointers. This will be their third opportunity of the night.
Is that the old textbook stinky mitt there, Sean? Is that what that
I think so, but
so Stevens Point to the skyward power play for the third time here tonight. Boy, all kinds of jawing coming from the River Falls bench here.
Not happy.
Off the draw, Tice with it. Skyward power play for Stevens Point. Harrison Stewart feeds it near side. They'll set it up high, go to the far side to Humberstone. Humberstone deep to Tice, behind the net to Finstrom. Oh boy, still driving now here on the far side.
We'll see what happens
now to the
here.
front of the net. This time it's Chase Davidson tied up with Humberstone, and
the official looked at the first 3 pumps to the back of the neck.
Yeah.
And then finally the fourth one was like, okay, that's enough. So here we go, Tom. You want to get the student section in this crowd fired up.
Yeah.
It'll be Davidson going to the box. Did Humberstone get 1-2? I'm not sure. Oh, they're going to say Humberstone to the box too.
I'll take them both. So they'll both go.
I think Humberstone
will be 4-on-3 here.
Yeah, I think Humberstone's going to get 2 for holding, and then waiting to see what the official word for Davidson is.
So 11:46 to go here. This may take a while, my friend.
I think this has got the makings of an old-fashioned NCHA WIAC grinder here at the end.
Power play will continue here. 4-on-3 for the Pointers. Off the face-off, Stewart, near side to Poulius. Fires a rocket right off the shin of Logan Severson up into the netting. 2 minutes for holding, right?
Correct, both of them, yep.
And the old matching holding call. Stewart out high to Poulias. He'll look to tee it up instead of Noah Finstrom. Finstrom will get free. Finstrom leaves it near side to Poulias. Goes backdoor, had Tice, and he missed it.
A little too much sauce on that centering pass.
All right, Harrison Stewart now with some speed, feeds it to Poulias. He'll walk right up the middle, feeds it near side right in front. They'll jam it toward the net, and Buchholz comes out. I think we're going to get another penalty coming up here on River Falls.
Yeah, I think the Falcons are going to go again for
trip or a hook or
something. You had to take down Poulias as he went hard to the net.
Well, that's just hard-nosed play there by Poulias. Peter Gritdahl, I think, is the one going off here. So, a hooking call. So, well, we are ready to go here. Yeah, so with an extra player here, Sean, this is, what is it here when he'll have to stay in the box here, right?
Yep, right until the whistle.
It's a 4-on-3 advantage, so, yep. All right, so Pointers set it up on the far side on an extended skyward power play. This is one of those, Sean, where 2 men in the box, but not a 2-man advantage.
Right.
So here's Fletcher Anderson out high to Carter Rue. Near side, it's Hennigan. Now to Anderson. He'll tee it up. Shot block there. Brandon McReynolds waits for it. Now back to Hennigan. Far side, Carter Rue. Rue tees it up, comes back near side. Falcons get a stick on it, so it's Hennigan resetting things up here. Now they'll come near side. Fletcher Anderson to Rue. He'll leave it off far corner out of the reach of Hennigan. Now back to Carter Rue. 23 seconds remaining in the current power play. And now they'll come backdoor in front, but it's blocked there by the Falcons. Good defensive play by Sam Anza. Hennigan cycling with it. 10-15 to go in the third. Pointers on the skyward power play. Carter Rue hammers a shot. That went just wide. Falcons chip it to the near boards. 23 seconds remaining here. And a hammering shot. Oh, that hit one of the Pointers in front of the net. I think that's McReynolds. He'll get back to his feet. A little gingerly here. 10 seconds to go. Now all the way around the backside of the net. Trying to feed it out. Carter Rue with a shot. He missed. Fletcher Anderson trying to get to it. Can't hold it in. Pointers are going to reset here. And what do we have here? Now a 5-on-4 power play for the Pointers with 1:35 remaining. 9:35 to go in the third. So special team city here. Sent in deep. Falcons going to get possession of it. And River Falls will just hammer it the length of the ice. Wagner puts it down. 1:15 to go on the skyward power play for the Pointers. Humberstone glides through, in, look to be offsides. They'll say no, and comes back through, hit a body. Did it go to the bench? No. Tice will get it, and he'll send it deep. Tice behind the net, puck stuck there. Noah Finstrom comes away with it for Stevens Point, feeds it out far side to Humberstone. Humberstone to Harrison Stewart, a no-look backhand pass right to one of the Falcons. And they're able to clear it out easily. All right, so now it is Humberstone. Takes a whack on the hands. Falcons able to come up with it and send it deep. Ryan Wagner pushes it near side. Stewart steers it back around to Poulias. 30 seconds remaining on the skyward power play. 8.5 to go in the third. Pointers trying to win the WIC opener here. Stewart, a little stutter step. Brady Smith will get the puck deep. Far corner, Isaac Moberg. Moberg, far side. Pointers get it. It's Jordan Rue with it. Jordan Rue sends it deep to the far side to Moberg. Overskated the puck. Took a rough ride, but kept kicking through it. Final seconds of the power play here as the Falcons are back at full strength. Now Pointers throw it to the front of the net. Moline giving a rough ride, lost the handle on the puck. River Falls will get it. They'll pull it back to the near side. Under 8 to go in the third. Stevens Point a 4-0 lead. Finally with some speed, Gabe Wall comes in, but it rolls off a stick as Aromatario poked it away from him. Straight up in the air it goes on the far side. They'll scrum for it. Smith with a hit from behind. That goes unnoticed. And now a little reach in here by Stevens Point. Falcons throw it in front. Redirected, went wide to the near corner. Now another shot to the side of the net. Aromatario after it. He's hacked down in the play. Penalty call coming up here against the Falcons. Nick Aromatario, just hard play here coming out of the near corner. And Stevens Point going to go back to the skyward power play.
So this will be the 5th power play of the night for the Falcons as a tripping call will go back to Davidson, or Anderson rather. Oh, it will be
Gib Cody that will go off. And I believe what is a tripping call. So another skyward power play here for the Pointers. Face off to the right side of Dean Buchholz. Comes to Mick Hennigan. He'll set it up at the point. Near side to Fletcher Anderson. Anderson comes right through the middle. Now they'll come back far side to McReynolds. He'll chip it back up for Anderson. Falcons come after it hard. Hennigan pinches in on the near side, but it gets past Anderson and back into the Stevens Point end. 7 minutes to go in the third. Minute 35 remaining in the skyward power play. Pass is too strong for Cartereau. And the Falcons just bang it right back down in. We'll see a foot back on the gas pedal here for the Pointers. Now they'll come through on the near side. Big hit off sides, and looks like everybody's all right. 6:43 to go here in the third. Gotten a little too comfortable here.
Yeah, absolutely. They keep things going here. You played yourself into some. River Falls is helping you out by playing themselves into some penalty trouble. But
so I'm looking on Twitter here to see if I can get a score of the Badger hockey game. They're playing Michigan State.
Correct.
Apparently the Michigan State volleyball team is also playing Wisconsin because I saw 25-17 was the score. I'm like, whoa. All right. Pointers still in the skyward power play. Noah Finstrom near corner. Got knocked down, but shoved it ahead to Sam I. Now back to Finstrom. Near side. Into the near corner. Poulias. To Finstrom. Jake Tice in there now as well, too. Comes out high. Humberstone. Nice, beautiful job to hold the zone. Throws it in front of the net. Nobody home. Falcons will retreat back. Josh Martin will get it, and he'll blast it off the far side. Pointers may have a chance here. Little slow change by the Falcons, and it's Finstrom. Carries it in. Intercepted, though. Oh, it hit off the referee. Brandon Schrader.
Oh,
and what do we got? A high sticking call?
Inadvertent high sticking call, which will force the Pointers back down.
So, face-off will come to the right side of Ryan Wagner.
29 seconds remaining in the 5th power play of the night for the Pointers, with Noah Finstrom stepping in to take the draw.
Around sent in and another offsides and some stick work after the whistle. 21 seconds remaining on the power play.
4-1 still our score in Eau Claire. It's the Yellow Jackets trying to inch their way back into their hockey game. Man, Eau Claire's their bugaboo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just can't, at Hobbs Ice Arena, just can't get over the hump over there.
I was kind of looking at, Stevens Point went on a long run against Superior.
Yes, they did.
That the Yellow Jackets have turned around. All right, still in the skyward power play for another 12 seconds. One-time Smith shot in the goal! Brady Smith from the blue line. His first goal as a Pointer is on the skyward power play. It's 5-0 Stevens Point.
Well, you see the skill set by Brady Smith there, the D1 transfer, Tom. His first power play goal, his first goal as a Pointer on the one-timer, just sliding across the blue line, slams one home, a laser shot up and over Buchholz's glove side, and it's 5-0 Stevens Point.
.533 to go here, so shorthanded goal, skyward power play goal. right, sent back in, and Buckholz will glove it and hang on.
Jordan Rue will get an assist on that as well, Tom. So that's Jordan's second point of the night. So the official scoring Brady Smith at 14-25 to extend the lead to 5-0.
I think you look at this, Sean, at the recipe to beat River Falls, kill them with structure and get the lead.
And get the lead early.
Yeah. 5:18 to go here. And that's another big occasion here. Cahill drags it in, firing a shot. That goes wide. Falcons look to put pressure on near corner. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Long shot, glove save, now drops down, and a whistle. Oh, Pointer's got a break here.
They did.
Referee lost the sight of it, and Wagner had dropped out of his glove.
Ryan Wagner never had the puck. It hit him, I think, right like in the
heel
palm,
of the glove,
the heel or the palm area, and it bounced right out. And we'll get and they whistled it down, so we'll get a defensive zone face-off here for the Pointers. With 4:56 remaining in the game and 5-0 Stevens Point.
Taco goal, right?
I believe it is the taco goal.
Face off to the right side of Ryan Wagner. 4:56 to go. Pointers off the draw, clear it out. I haven't looked at the face-off numbers here in a while. Pointers had a dismal. Now, right side of the net, Falcons bad angle shot whistles through, far side. Out high it goes, shot in front, Wagner with a save, blocked off the foul, the second, and what do we have?
Penalty coming up on Mick Hennigan, cross check in the back on the Falcons. So now it'll be the Falcons' turn on the power play. It'll be their third of the night. And the Pointers have done a pretty good job of staying out of this nasty stuff in the middle of the ice, but Mick Hennigan, a cross-check in the back, that'll draw the call every time. And the third power play for the Falcons.
4:31 to go here in the third. Stevens Point will go a man down with a 5-0 lead. Gabe Wall misplays it. Jake Tice hustling after it short-handed. Humberstone tried to send it ahead. Poulius jamming for it. Back, Caden Cahill. Jake Tice takes it away. Tice 1-on-1 shot. Oh, missed. Rebound comes bouncing out, and Poulius was going for a hit on the play and had a wide open shot. Didn't even know the puck was there. Far side, Cahill cycling with it. Falcons on the power play. Cahill. Oh, shot block here by Poulius. Now another shot blocked by Tice. Pointer bench is howling with appreciation. Glove down here. Falcons hold it in. They'll leave it out high and reset. Couple of stung penalty killers here after blocking some shots. Big body in front of the eyes of Ryan Wagner will battle it. Out high, they'll leave it. Davis sets it up, tried to go, instead leaves it back to Anderson near side. Caleb Anderson. Saucer pass far side. They'll come back through the middle. Shot. Wagner is saved. Rebound cleared out. Poulius driven into the near corner. Pointers try to slide up. Sam Aid battling for it, and Tice bangs it out.
Now they're trying to set up Caden Cahill in the middle of the slot on that power play chance. He was able to get a little bit of a shot, was partially blocked, made it easy for Ryan Wagner to make the save as the Falcons come back up ice.
All right, here's River Falls. They'll dump it out high. Moberg diving for it, couldn't come away. They feed it, walking right down, lost the handle, and poked away by Aromatario. Stick lift there prevented it. Aromatario will get it. He'll turn and clear it the length of the ice. Well, a little more determined jump here on the penalty kill.
Yes.
Sean, by the Pointers. 20 seconds to go in the River Falls power play. 2:45 to go in the third. Stevens Point a 5-0 lead. Looking to win the WIAC opener. Now they'll drag it in. Romatario tried to bang that one free. Harrison Stewart will eat it into the near corner. And the Falcons back at full strength. River Falls, Stewart bottles it up again, now into the near side. And cleared out. Isaac Moberg will end up with it. He's content to just get it to the red line and ride it back down in. 2:18 to go in this one. Falcons send it deep, carving it ahead. Schillo. Behind the net, Wagner. Far corner, Brady Smith. Two River Falls Falcons run into each other, and some space here. Ahead, Tyler German German back to the middle, feeds it to Gunrowski. He'll accelerate, come into the net, backhanded shot fought off by Buchholz and makes a save.
Yeah, into the catching glove of Buchholz, and we'll get another stoppage in play with 1:54 remaining in the hockey game. Getting late in Eau Claire, 4-1. Blue Golds lead the Yellow Jackets.
Augsburg has won over St. Scholastica 5-2, so they keep rolling. Off the face-off, Falcons bang it off the glass. Kicked at by Smith at center ice. Hustle here by Fletcher Anderson, and then Carter Rue sends it deep. 1:40 remaining here. Carter Rue with it now. Tyler German pokes it free. Gritdahl takes it away from him. Far side, Josh Martin. Long outlet pass ahead to Corey Schillo. Schillo in, Gunrowski pumps him into the far corner. And that's where the puck will stay. Fletcher Anderson will come away with it. Anderson skates to the neutral zone. Feathers it off the near boards. Not far enough for icing. Pointer's a little slow on the draw here, but Sam Ide reads it nicely. He'll carve back in the other way and send it deep. 1:10 remaining in this one. Finstrom after it. Behind the net. Up the far side. Very structured effort by the Pointers here with 1 minute to go. Noah Finstrom reverses far corner. Looks to slide it out high. Intercepted as Finstrom shoved off the play, but while he's on his belly, breaks up a outlet pass ahead. Now gets it back in, and Finstrom absolutely runs out behind. And that is, let's see, Peter Gritdahl. And what do you got? So they'll come. That's a 5. That's a 5. Holy smokes. So we'll see what they do. Oh boy.
They just give him a 10.
Just a 2.
A 2.
And I think, Sean, in a 5-0 game with 43.9 seconds remaining, and the same two teams don't play tomorrow.
Right.
So Stevens Point will close out the game on the Skyward power play here. That is a dangerous, dangerous hit. All right. Back to get it, Wagner. Far side, here's Tyler German, rink wide. Too strong for Carter Rue, will come back. Fletcher Anderson rides it back, Hennigan with it. Stevens Point will cycle back behind their own net, break out now. Carter Rue ahead, Rue, rink wide pass, zips it ahead, Fletcher Anderson in far side. 13 seconds to go around Hennigan from the near side. Hennigan will skate out, feed it, far side German. Back to Hennigan. Hennigan dances up, gets free, coming. He'll just walk around, backhanded shot, Buchholz with a save. And 1.2 seconds remaining. We'll get a face-off. Stevens Point, their most complete effort of the year?
I would agree. I would agree with that statement. Good, gritty effort. Sandpaper. We saw some grit from this team. Hold on.
All right, McReynolds to take the face-off to the left. They will drop it. Shot at the buzzer off the face mask of Buchholz, and that will do it. Stevens Point gets to a lead early and gets the first career shutout from Ryan Wagner, and they win the WIAC opener 5-0.
That Ryan Wagner will get his first career college shutout in his senior season, and the Pointers, with a complete 60-minute effort tonight, win 5-0, and the Falcons go off.
Steve Freeman is giving it to the referees on the way out. So, a couple of guys. I think Steve Freeman sent his team right to the locker room. A couple of the Falcons out here.
Oh, he's yelling at his mates.
Dyson Skinner and Josh Martin out to shake some hands with some fellas they know, I guess. But it's Stevens Point with a win here tonight, Sean. In impressive fashion, they beat River Falls here tonight by the score of 5-0. We'll take a break. Come back, tell you about it. Get the thoughts of Pointers coach Tyler Krieger. Stevens Point wins it 5-0. You're listening to Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
Snow Pilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you wouldn't believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely a winter beer. And if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon. Stevens Point defeats River Falls here tonight by a score of 5-0, and Pointers coach Tyler Krieger joins us here. Coach, tell you what, that's a man's win for your fellas here tonight. I thought good effort, solid structure, did the things you like to do, and produced a win here tonight.
Yeah, that was huge. It's our best 60 minutes by far. You guys committed to a game plan. I think like we've talked about last weekend, I saw some light bulb moments of guys figuring out why we play the way we play, and things started making sense in their own head, and that's what we needed to get to. We had a great week of practice. It was high energy. It was contested. Guys competed against each other hard every single day, and it led to the game. I mean, it's just as simple as that. We had a lot of guys step up and play some big roles. We're decimated up front, got a lot of injuries, so guys stepped up and played some big roles, and we kind of had our backs against the corner in that regard. So I think we kind of took that and used it to our advantage.
Guys like Andrew Pulias and Cody Molina have been around the net all year, and finally getting them to pay off here. You knew it was going to come, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They've been a few guys are snake bit a little bit themselves, but they've both done a good job of just going back to the details in the process. The game is funny; it rewards you. You can't cheat it. You got to just do the simple things and do the little things right, and you will get rewarded. Both of those guys, those are big goals for those guys.
How big was that shorthanded goal at the end of the first period?
Yeah, that was huge. Yeah. That was huge. Got us going a little bit. Great shot. Andrew's got a lethal release, and a little screen there and got it through.
Got it through, and. First career shutout for your goaltender here tonight, who earned it. That's for sure.
Absolutely. The guys play hard in front of him, and he's been our rock. It's cool, calm, and collected back there.
Now you got the weekend here, a long trip tomorrow here. So, about 11 o'clock, get out of here, and probably try to stop along the way to stretch it a little bit here. It's going to be, a lot of what happens kind of in the next, 12 to 14 hours of what your fellas do here will go a long way towards success tomorrow of, get some rest, get some fluids, and try to stay as loose as possible before hopping on the bus.
Yeah, for sure. That's, that took a lot out of us physically tonight. A lot of guys played a lot of minutes, more than they're probably used to, so the legs are going to be tired right now, and then we're going to sit on a bus for 4 hours. So recovery is huge. Get a dynamic in right now, get moving, get a lot of fluids. Don't just go home and sit on the couch. Get moving, get up tomorrow, get moving. But it's going to be a battle. We're going to have a very short lineup. We are decimated by injuries right now, so we are stretched into the max, and it's going to be an absolute war.
Big sheet ice up there, too.
Yeah.
Could you turn the fellas loose on that, huh?
Yeah, should be good for our D skating.
All right, very good. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Pointers Coach Tyler Krieger joins us here as Stevens Point here tonight wins it by a score of 5-0, and Sean, you really look clearly that shorthanded goal at the end of the first period, the turning point of this one.
Oh, 100%.
And went from we played really well here for 20 minutes, had a great, 1-0 lead, and then that just gave him a shot in the arm, came out and, really took things over from there. And, I thought really a couple pushes here and there right toward the end of the second period by the Falcons, and then he came through, and then the Pointers just countered. They had to answer every time.
Well, absolutely. And you look at even the goal at the end of the first period, Tommy, the goal at the beginning of the third, Harrison Stewart at 1:29, that 5-on-5 goal, when you could argue River Falls had the most momentum of the game carrying through the second period into the third period, and you just kind of give them that push back, and you're all done.
Yep. All right, recapping here, Cody Moline, 5:22 of the first period from Jordan Rue. Stevens Point, a 1-0 lead. Andrew Poulias from Mick Hennigan at 19:45, shorthanded. Gave Stevens Point a 2-0 lead after 20 minutes. And then Jake Tice, even strength. They've now added an assist to Jordan Rue on that Jake Tice goal at 3 minutes of the second period. Was 3-0 Stevens Point. Harrison Stewart with his first goal of the year from Isaac Moberg at 1:29, and then capping it off on the Skyward power play, Brady Smith, his first goal as a pointer from Jordan Rue, 5-0 Stevens Point. That goal came at 14:25 of the third period. Back and forth we went, and we end here with a 5-0 Stevens Point win. River Falls ends up outshooting Stevens Point 29-28. But a lot of perimeters, not a whole lot of quality scoring chances, and when they were, Ryan Wagner shut the door.
Oh, absolutely. Ryan was there all night long. You think back to that turnover early on in the game after the Pointers took the 1-0 lead, where it was a breakdown in the defensive angle. They had a little mini breakaway, and he made the initial save, and then the big glove save to end things there on that particular offensive stint.
That they did. Stevens Point ends up 1 for 6 on the Skyward power play, right?
Correct.
0 for 3 go the Falcons here tonight. So Stevens Point improves to 5-2, 1-0 in the WIAC. River Falls now 4-2-1, and 0-1 in the WIAC. Eau Claire beats Superior tonight by a score of 4-1. In the NCHA, some finals coming in there. Adrian got a last-minute goal to beat Trine 3-2. Looks like Concordia, Wisconsin, and Marion are in a wild one in the third period, tied at 5. At last report, St. Norbert was leading Finlandia 6-1. MSOE over Lawrence 3-1 at the last report there, and Aurora stayed unbeaten, beating Lake Forest today 4-0. In the MIAC, a final, Augsburg improves to 5-0 as they beat St. Scholastica 5-2. St. Olaf nips Concordia Moorhead in overtime 2-1, and no report from Gustavus or Bethel. Sean, we got a tough task here. Our Pointer Blue Line Club player of the game, we got a lot of suspects here. Poulias Moline got the Pointers going. Jordan Rue with 3 assists now with the changes there.
Goodness. That switches everything for me.
Not me. I'm going with the goaltender, Ryan Wagner. You get your first career shutout.
Yeah.
There will be plenty more for Jordan Rue, and hopefully it's tomorrow.
Correct.
But we'll give Ryan Wagner, who makes 29 saves to get his first career shutout here tonight. He was awfully good. And Stevens Point gets the win. All right, Pointers head to the road. Westman Arena in Superior tomorrow. 6:45 our coverage. 7 o'clock here on the Pointer Sports Network. Good start to the weekend. You can only make it better here by going on the road and getting a win.
No, absolutely. Great weekend. Good start to the conference play. So important. 60 minutes in front of the Pointers tomorrow night. You can really make a huge statement in the WIAC with a good 60-minute effort.
You're going to get a riled-up Superior team here who won last night, or won on Tuesday night, and fell tonight at Eau Claire. So Stevens Point will get it. 6:45 our pregame coverage. Hope you'll join us. Again, your final score: Stevens Point beats River Falls 5-0 for Sean McMahon. I'm Tom Weaver. Thanks for listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. You've been listening to UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance, and Century Group. Also by U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, National Guard, Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports, and Under Armour. Also by TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, the Stevens Point Brewery, and Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins in Stevens Point. This broadcast is an exclusive presentation of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Join us again for Pointers Hockey on the